Mouse on the screen. All right, welcome everyone. Happy to be here with my boy Soup. Um, Looking for some fun dark action today, and I think these four runners are going to provide that for us. We got Wall of Hedera, Deevoo, Zethor, and Seahawks. All very good runners that just continue to only get better and get better. What seems almost exponentially. So we're gonna see if anyone can pull off anything crazy today. I would like to note right off the bat that IG wall run is banned, so we will not be seeing that here today. But it'll still be a great showcase. How you doing, Soup? What are you looking forward to in this?
Yeah, no, I'm doing all right. Definitely looking forward to some Dark Story. I think with this one, it's going to be interesting. One, well, first off, no IG wall run, Deevoo back on PC, as you can see. But with just in general, I think this is to kind of show off a bit. So some people are not going to realize this is essentially a testing ground for what the DST is going to look like in about a month from now. So in about a month and a week from now, the DST is going to start Dark Story tournament, and we are going to have it's all LTA. And with that, we're going to have what the plan is going to be like multiple rounds of LTA. So instead of just like one big giant one where you just have multiple days and whoever gets the best time in multiple days is going to be that, it's going to be you have essentially a few hours to get your best run, and the people with the best run on that day, you take a fraction of those and they move on, and then you have another LTA with just those people that move on from round one, and then from there, you kind of keep going until I believe Drum said he was planning on basically a top four. It's like goes down from however many entered down to a top four, and that's going to be our finals for an LTA to see who can win the DST. So yeah, no, I think it's going to be an interesting format, so this is kind of a way for us to kind of test some things out. As you can see, we have the leaderboard down there. We have a timer. So the timer here, obviously our time limit, we have 3 hours. That is 3 hours to start runs, not necessarily to like finish them or be done. So how like as soon as that timer goes down to 0, you cannot start any more runs. And then of course it'll be essentially what would be the equivalent of a sudden death to finish the run to see if you can get a last minute clutch run. But yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to see these because these four runners are obviously really close in PB and also friendship, the Chungus Hunters kind of thing. It's really cool. This should be a fun showcase to kind of get people excited for the DST.
Yeah, so you did a really nice job of kind of explaining what the format is going to look like in a month, and I think it's going to be really cool. So yeah, there's going to be qualifying rounds, and then we're going to have 2 quarters with 8 people each. Then that's going to go to the semifinal, and now we're down to 4. So it's just an elimination like that. And also the other thing to note is that as we get to less and less people in the LTA, the time that you get to complete your ideal run goes down. So I believe we're starting at like 6 hours, and then it goes down to like, I think it was 4, then 3, and then maybe ultimately just 1 or 2 hours for the final. But so that's definitely interesting. But yeah, anyway, that was a good time to discuss all that because we are in Iron Gate and we don't get to see the cool trick in Iron Gate. So, you know, it's just the classic elevator waiting, everyone's favorite.
Yeah, it's basically elevator rating, a little bit of a ring route. Again, it's very simple thing. One thing I think is going to be interesting when it comes to this LTA format is going to be how do people go about getting their first completed run? Because some people are just like, I'm going to do a no reset, get as far as I can, and just set myself a time to beat. And others are like, no, I'm just going to keep resetting until I get a good enough run to kind of take and make a no reset. And I'm curious to see how that's going to work. I think for these guys, though, I think it's all going to essentially wait until we get to Dry Lagoon, unless you're Zethor and you die on Hotshot or have to reset.
Interesting. But maybe Zethor is doing what you just said, just doing the no reset, get whatever time you get, and then most likely beat it the next time, but not always the case. And Zethor just having the worst time in the history of Hotshot. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but he's finally done with that. So now we're looking at our first people into Dry Lagoon. Oh, look at that, the double reset. Who would have thought? But
I love Dry
getting
Lagoon.
next to the Giants chair, that's a nice piece to get here. So probably gonna get a good set on Hedera's side. Deevoo getting plants in the shade. All right, could be cooking here.
You know, and I wanted to note two things before we move on. One, Hedera, so you saw the Giants chair movement. We killed the robots, got Giants chair, and then did a nice, like, kind of like, not necessarily like double jump, but like jump to get on the turtle, and then another really quick A press to get a slope jump off the turtle to see if we could check for things like bullseye, butterfly treasure, Dry Lagoon thermometer. That's such a cool thing to note for Giants chair because you can't always see those, and those P3s can spawn with that P2, especially outside of 1024. And with Zethor, it was kind of unfortunate. First off, Zethor got a banger, so he's not even that far behind Hedera, who didn't get the best set. But Zethor was attempting hotter shot. That is like the new kind of like variant, and so that's kind of what happened. He got 3 hits really well, and then he messed up the 4th hit, and so that's kind of why he was just struggling down there.
Did you see what the set was that he got? I totally missed it.
No, I just saw 25 on the timer. I was like, okay, dude, sure.
I'll take a 25 every day of the week.
Yeah.
Sand walking is an Eggman skip that is not banned here today. So we're going to see if Deevoo's going to pull that off for us. Hedera with a quick sand death. That jump is always quicker when you think, or harder when you like think about it. It's really not a hard skip, but if you think about it, it sucks.
Yeah. Alrighty though. That is 3 people walking. Seahawks we're gonna see in a minute. Seahawks is a little bit behind because we, I think we fell in the elevator, so we took like a quick 20-second reset. So Seahawks is a little bit behind. We're gonna see if Seahawks can also be walking. This actually is kind of crazy. Oh, it's Seahawks. That's a reset. That's fine. Not too bad of a time loss, but to see these other 3 walking really quickly is kind of nice. Deevoo, was that a 38 upgrade? That's super nice.
With the speed that Eggman has for sand walking, how long do you think it would take to beat a cosmic wall like this? That's my question.
Oh goodness, dude!
The out of bounds.
Dude, it takes like 5 to 6 minutes to beat this stage. It would actually take like 15 to beat cosmic wall.
That'd be interesting.
Like there is actually there's like a video, I think it was partially Dawn, but I think there was like just like some other random YouTuber who just like did it for fun. He was how many jumps does it take to beat SA2? And when they did Dark Story, Dawn actually did testing and like helped him out with the testing for how fast you could beat, or like if you could beat Sand Ocean.
No, that's just gonna be 100%. Yeah, that's 100% reset. Yeah,
High melters.
No point in doing a no reset with that. Just go back.
Oh yeah. Oh, Seahawks with the good bomb. Oh wait, Seahawks, just go check. Go check if you can get it. Yeah. Anytime you get that bomb, you're probably gonna get it. But no. But yeah, no. I want to say the timer on the clock when Don did that though was like 5 minutes. So dude, Cosmic Wall, it actually would take like 5 years. I'm pretty sure it'd be like a 50 on the timer when you beat the stage. Might be more. Like it's actually insane how slow you go with sand walking.
It really is slow. Seahawks missing the cycle. Unfortunate. Gonna get that slightly better than first cycle time now. So Seahawks does get the jump though. If you look in your top left, you are gonna see the Radical Highway Master himself go at it. So all eyes are on there, considering the other two of the other 4 runners are in Iron Gate. So not much to watch, so enjoy it.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping Deevoo would do the thing. Deevoo recently posted something in Speed Strat. So you know, messing up Red Honda, but there's the gamekeep thing where you can like run across the wall and like kind of like spin dash on it off that building. Deevoo, you can't spin dash off, but you can kind of run on it. And Deevoo posted something where it's like you like jump and like use all your hover frames to get to there, and I believe it saves about a second compared to what he did there. But I mean, getting on that building is kind of hard. I was kind of hoping that Deevoo would do it, but I think Deevoo's just trying to get through the stage, just trying to see if we can get a good run.
Yeah, so not seeing any of his famous speed strats that he does. Unfortunate, but you know, I totally get it. Stuff's hard.
Yeah.
We don't need our own carpet list in here.
No, we don't. But we will be seeing gap jump right now. Of course, Deevoo's definitely going for it. We are not going from downtown. That distance is relatively solid to go in.
Yeah,
We do
that
indeed
did
miss
look
it,
short from the
though.
get-go.
Uh,
Not bad enough to reset at this point, but not ideal. Oh, now we're
goodbye,
seeing it.
3.
Should have done it the first time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, where are we going, Deevoo?
Well, that was cool to see, though. That's why he did it. Why not? Lot better that time.
Alright, 144 plus the death. Deevoo is
Looking at like
not.
a 2 flat plus. I don't know.
Yeah, Deevoo.
I don't know what that death was.
Deevoo's not happy about that one, but it'll be fine. He's probably just gonna see what headquarters gives him. I think like Deevoo might just probably be shooting for like just getting a 23 or low 24 just to start out with, and then just like from there kind of going through. Like I think if this run gets too bad, he'll probably reset. But I think that just a few deaths or maybe some bad RNG isn't going to necessarily deter him, just because all these runners are definitely good enough to, like, even with kind of like mid to less than stellar RNG, they'll probably still get like at least a low 24. So I think that's and that'll be good for this one, especially when we only have 3 hours. Like 3 hours is quite little time when you know kind of how hard it is to start a dark run sometimes for these guys. So yeah, no, that's Deevoo's definitely just trying to make sure that he can hold on to this as much as possible.
Ooh, red square is my favorite piece one.
Dude, this piece one is so nice. He got hit a little early, so he wasn't trying to hit the weight there. But what I like to do there is you keep your rings until under the weight, and then you let the weight crush you, and you buffer spiral while you're getting hit. That's super nice. But you can also, what you can do is you can like spiral while you're in front of it and grab it, and then hit the upgrade. But yeah, no, Deevoo just kind of getting scared. Also, yeah, no, this is fine.
Yeah, that I mean, I would always do the death strat. I mean, you're gonna get a starting room respawn piece. You're just gonna, I promise. But whatever.
Yeah, he had 0 lives. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Look at me, not being attentive. But there's also 4 other runners going right now.
Yeah, you're trying to make sure you catch everything. Seahawks with white Eggman mark, and so yeah, no, we're gonna get this. We do have 0 rings, of course. Seahawks probably gonna opt for the death shot. Only 1 life though. This is will be kind of scary, but it's gonna pay off because the upgrade room death strats are generally really good. It is gonna be Skull's room. They'll probably be worst inside the room death strat you can get here. It's definitely not the worst you can get off of death because fear fights exist, but that's solid. And yeah, no, this reroll is very, very solid from Seahawks. We'll see what he does from here. Honestly, 7.5x exit out of this is, you know, I'm kind of surprised Seahawks is taking this, but again, like you do just want to get runs out relatively early on just to make sure that you can get one.
Yeah, and I know in some LTAs we've seen, especially in the Mario community, like some people just won't finish a run if it's not a great time. Like, see that a lot from like Ouija. And I wonder if we have anyone like that in our community. But
yeah, I think we'll see as we go. Yeah, like we'll see as we go. Like the LTA is it's still like a pretty new format, all things considered. Outside of the stuff like the BTRLs and the paces, like we haven't really done it too much in like many other spaces, and say it's just kind of like starting to like slowly implement it. This is gonna be like the first all LTA tournament that we're kind of gonna have, where it's gonna be like multiple rounds and stuff. So we are gonna kind of see the tendencies of people as we go into these.
Yeah, it's different than saying like, you know what, I'm not feeling it today. I got tomorrow. Like, no, you have a couple hours.
Yeah, it's just a few hours.
You gotta get some times. Gotta get them on the board.
That's actually kind of why I'm excited to see this. I think there's actually going to be a decent amount of like upset potential for this kind of thing. If like people are just not willing to reset runs.
Sure.
Like, if you only have like 5 hours and you are not playing well, that's a really unfortunate death from Seahawks. But yeah, no, if you're not playing well, you have to just
also a game
sit there and okay, yeah, we're resetting. Yeah, that's It's fine. Seahawks definitely want to reset that run anyway, so it's okay. You know, you just have to be ready on the day. Like, it's gonna be like you have like sometimes even if you're not playing well, you sometimes just have to truck through the run because your worst might still be better than somebody else's best on the day, especially like if your PB is better, and you just have to like be confident in that.
Yeah.
Where like for something like this, where you only have in this case 3 hours, but I think the reason why we're testing this 3 hours is because this is what Drum planned on the finals with the top. I think it's gonna be top 4. Drum was thinking about finals, so if this is exciting or if this works out well or if the runners feel that it'll be good for them, then this might actually be the time limit we have for the finals.
Huh. So yeah, we have several rough starts from multiple individuals. Or I guess no one's had their ideal first attempt go well.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, Deevoo definitely the
Deevoo's
only one still here.
Yeah, outside of the Radical Highway death, Deevoo's run has been totally fine. I mean, Iron Gate was Iron Gate, Trigoon was alright, Headquarters was solid, Sand Ocean was solid. So, yeah, really just Radical Highway so far.
Even like the Lost Call, like this run is still very much like 23able when I think about it. I'm like thinking kind of like about like where his timer is, where he would have had to have left Lost Colony. I'm like, actually, the run is pretty okay, all things considered. Okay, wait, Garrett. Real quick, before we get into security hall, do you think that Deevoo, with all of his GameCube playing recently, is just going to say screw it and use blue safes? Or are we going to go back to the tried and true yellow since we're back on PC?
Yeah, I wonder if he really even cared enough to consider that. It's a good question. I'm gonna guess that he's got blue saves. I that'd be my gut feeling. And I guess it kind of makes sense to keep it repetitive, keep it consistent. Because yeah, I don't know. I could totally see a brain moment happening, like just doing all the PC prep with yellow safes for this, and then go back to PB attempts, and then be like, oh shit.
Oops. Yeah, it's like you see like a yellow safe piece and you think you can get it, and then you go over to try to like dig at a safe, and you're like, oh, that's right, I'm back on GameCube, aren't I?
Wow, this would have been a very interesting. If this was just a 4-way race, this would be very interesting to see who's taking second, third, and fourth. Because Deevoo would clearly have won, but oh man. All right, so what do we have here?
Oh, I don't see any flashing. It is yellow.
Did say yellow. But we got Spiky Boy in the front. Oh my god, we got a confirmed set.
Oh,
yep, and then it's gonna be the God, I always forget what that piece is called, but it's the one up in the air right here.
Should be. It's no, it's 3 cylinders. Yeah, 3 cylinders yellow. This set is so nasty.
Yeah, that is gross. That is beyond gross.
Oh, I'm disgusted.
It's not a confirmed set, but it's like, I think it's 50-50 or 33% chance that you get the what is
You're talking about letter L, right?
Yeah, letter L. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Letter L. I always forget what the name is because it doesn't make any sense for that piece to be floating around and be called letter L.
Oh, it's floating in an L. So it like goes like straight and to the right, and then it goes back and it makes like an L shape, yeah.
Oh, wow. This is my first Dark Story experience.
There we go. I mean, hopefully, because we're speedrunning, hopefully we just grab it fast enough to not see it move in an L pattern.
Okay, so, God, looking at Deevoo's run now, you could take, so we got a 21 security haul. You could just take that 15-second death in Radical Highway or whatever, just pretend like you're adding it on. So you got like a 36 security haul. Like, this run is actually like very solid now.
Yeah,
Like
no, that
time
actually
wise,
kind of, yeah,
like
no, that,
time wise, not obviously. Yeah, Radical Highway was sucked of all things for him, but like the pace is radical.
no, this is actually still going to be like well into 23 range. Like if this is just regular Deevoo execution from at this point now we're in like the second half. Like this is very much like still just going to be a 23 if this run, if the rest of this run goes how Deevoo wants it to.
Yeah, imagine Deevoo just has a killer run throughout and just like gets the winning time on his first run. That'd be something.
Yeah, it would be kind of exciting. Be like the time to beat. Oh my goodness. Okay, 41. Oh, actually 41 check. Dude, Deevoo's kind of playing pretty well.
Yeah, that is good.
Oh yeah, Deevoo's doing this wall run. That's right.
Oh my
yeah.
god. The man can game. The man can absolutely game. Like this, is he gonna do wine skip? I hope he does wine skip.
I hope so too, actually.
Ooh, we got oops.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Not gonna go for it, but that's still respectable. Because still looking at like a 130 here.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh.
okay.
Well,
That's fun.
that was unfortunate time loss. Yeah, nice 131 now. That was gonna be a 130.
All right. I mean, still fine time.
Yeah.
Fine. Everything's fine. Hedera with a Red Warrior here. This set could be a banger. Are we gonna get the green ping when we go into altar?
Nope,
We're
it's gonna be
not.
fear fights. Yeah, actually, considering, depending
Good
on the
call.
P2, we may not have died, but yeah, no. For this, we definitely re-roll.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, place where he landed.
Oh, there we go.
Oh man, is that gross?
Oh,
That is
actually
absolutely disgusting.
You can see her freaking out a little bit, just like, yep. Pretty good re-roll.
That is crazy. What was that time overall? Like a 25?
Probably, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, 647. That's a nice pace.
Oh my goodness. And okay, is that there? Nice, slightly better than first cycle. That was really unfortunate.
Had a couple slightly better than first cycles today.
Oh my goodness, that I felt really bad watching that because I hate when that happens because it was like trying to like shoot the like where you kind of like get on the side of like the canister after you shoot the back two, and he like tried to like jump to the side and like sometimes you get like pushed out by that last one and that's basically what happened. And he just like could not get on it. So yeah, we just missed it. But I mean, it's fine. Again, this is going to be still good enough to take for this as it kind of stands. Just again, like I think at this point you just want to be hoping for like 23s, low 24s for now as we just kind of like get into this like
Right.
like get especially this early portion. Just make sure you can finish runs.
Right. And the only person I think who's been active with Dark Story, well, I mean Deevoo for sure. I mean he just PB'd the other day on the GameCube version. Zethor, I know was messing around with wall run, but I don't think doing attempts really. I know Seahawks and Hedera haven't really been doing dark attempts.
Yeah, it's just been Deevoo. They've all been relatively inactive recently. Hedera actually has been doing some dark, mostly actually dark restricted, and not dark new game. I guess just like keeping up with dark, but not necessarily trying to burn out on new game before the tournament. Because again, there's still a month and a half. You do not want to go too hard in when it kind of comes through that. So yeah, Hedera doing a bit of dark restricted. Seahawks did some dark attempts last night, but again, just kind of this is a lot of people's kind of first foray. Zethor's kind of been mostly kind of breaking a bit on SA2 again, kind of like doing stuff for IL comp still, like doing like a few things here and there, but mostly actually just not really playing SA2 very much.
Right, and I mean when you've been part of the game as long as Zethor has, like you gotta take those breaks. Like you can't just play this game for years and years and years.
Yeah,
you gotta do the breaks, man. It's so
important. It's definitely good to like not play for a bit.
It's even better to just retire, like me. No, I'm kidding.
just just this pull up the cleats. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah, the controller's hanging on the tree branch in the backyard. Peace out.
Yeah. That's all we do is play Fortnite a little bit on weekends, you know? It's just
Oh yeah, gotta play the Fortnite. We love Fortnite. Nice
So, yeah.
214.
I would Hedera runs pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
his Hedera run's been really good.
Yeah. And 903, that is... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Deevoo about to head to desert. And by desert, I mean the area in the sky with a bunch of pumpkins.
Yeah. That's the desert.
Dark Stories Desert is one stage.
Yeah. It's one stage, one boss. That's it. That's all you
And
get.
they're not even together.
Not. Nope.
I honestly thought for a second when I saw that time screen for Deevoo, I really just felt like we were going to desert. I thought that just felt like Route 101.
Yeah, you just like you can see the cart screen and you're like, okay, like in your brain you're like it's go time, but like for Dark you're like already there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, really, like it's like you just need mad space at that point. Everything else is pretty straightforward. And obviously jumping off the rail at the right frame. Deevoo having a little issue, didn't get the spin dash jump off, but very nice recovery. That was very fast up the side of the church there.
Yeah, no, it was definitely nice and comfortable. No bit of spaghetti there. Oh yeah, no, nice. Also maintaining speed to get the trick off there as well.
I was so disappointed when I started speedrunning this game and learned how short Skyrail was.
Yeah,
I was really sad about that.
Yeah, no, it is very much just like a barely any of a stage. We skip literally like all of the rising springs.
Yeah.
You don't even do any of them.
It's like a half stage. I don't even count FC as a stage anymore. You don't even go on a platform at all for the entire duration.
Yeah.
But wait, thank God White Jungle and Radical Highway are sick. Otherwise, it really would just be the Eggman RNG category.
Yup. Alright, Deevoo, kind of waiting. Oh, we're not going to Death Shot. Okay, I was almost wondering. I was like, it looked like maybe we were going to, but no. Deevoo opting just to kind of... I guess we grabbed a life down there, actually. There's the life down there that we can shoot.
Sub 18 out of Egg Golem on a no reset. It's pretty crazy. First attempt.
Yeah, no, this run this whole time has been pretty... Oh! Obama! Let's see. They're gonna...
This could be an Obama.
Let's see. Yeah, for those who don't know, there is a quite a wealth of confirmed sets and 50/50s that are with this piece one. This piece one has quite a few sets that are really good to know that save quite a bit of time. So when people were naming confirmed sets for some reason, a lot of them are Obamas, and this is what, Machine 3? Does this have anything? I don't think this does. I think even if it does, I think you just play this straight anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And no offense to Deevoo, but he is not really known for his hunting, so I don't even know if he knows, but a great piece 3 there.
Oh wow, yeah, no, this is
great 2 to 3.
Nice.
Wow, 1844. Very nice.
Yeah, no, this is good. Wow, yeah, this is just good. And speaking of also just good, Hedera getting a very good set and is 11-20 out of security. All right, sure.
If Deevoo's clean the rest of the way, I mean, we're looking at a 23:30-ish.
Yes,
that's a damn good time.
Yeah, no, very good time to start out with. Like, that will just be hard to respond with, although if Hedera finishes this run with similar execution, Hedera will respond kindly.
Yeah, Hedera being 11-20 out of Security Hall, that is another very good split time there. So we're going to have to see what's going on there. I feel bad for my boy Seahawks. Haven't said much about Seahawks, but we love you, Seahawks.
Dude, Seahawks is out here. Seahawks is doing good. I mean, honestly, again, we were talking about Seahawks not really playing much until recently. I mean, Seahawks was on, like, what, PB pace until, what, last night. He was doing pretty well. So I mean, Seahawks. It might take a bit for him to warm up, but we will get there, dude. Oh my goodness! Actually, it was Fling. Fling. He was gonna be on like GURP pace into Fling, and then it happened. Fling happened. Oh my goodness, Hedera is having the white jungle start of all time.
Yeah, I just gotta get out of there. I lost her like 4 or 5 seconds. But good cleanup so far. Looking good. Okay. Very interesting white jungle for Hedera here. Deevoo's looking to be good. Shouldn't be hitting any kill planes here. So we'll catch up with him in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. His
Oh my
height
gosh.
looked fine. He knows it's out of bounds. This is okay.
A lot of spaghetti on Hedera's end, but not losing like tons of time to any of these things. There's just a lot of weird things happening, but hopefully this is clean the rest of the way. That was a very good tunnel there.
Yeah, we're like literally just losing like a random second to whatever here and there. It's very interesting, but we're still alive, which is what matters. This run with a good white jungle, this run actually was just gonna look so unbelievably nasty. But I mean, this is still like we're still gonna be fine again. We're still like ahead of Deevoo out of this, so this is like quite good to look at.
Zethor in Radical Highway now. Good to see him starting to get out of the early game here. So I know he can be right there with Deevoo Hedera's times.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is that gonna be enough?
We might hit the balloon, but we don't even hit the balloon. It's fine, yeah.
Wow, that was just gamer knowledge right there. That really did just feel short watching it. Hedera with the walk up to Sonic strat. Love it.
Yeah, that's the drum basher. I think most people are kind of converting to the drum basher strat. I'm pretty sure.
Deevoo's Cosmic Wall was pretty clean. Gonna have like a 21 here. Two bosses and a stage skip to go for Deevoo. Oh, Seahawks, my boy, just missing the input. Yeah, tough start for him, but he'll get something rolling here.
No, still not even an hour into this. We have a lot of time. We have time.
But assuming that Deevoo and Hedera both finish their runs out, that's certainly going to put a lot of pressure on Seahawks and Zethor. There's no doubt about that. It's like, damn, they already have that time, and I'm in early game, so I mean,
yeah.
You just got to fight that mental battle, but they can do it.
Although this Deevoo run, we died a bit. That was a little unfortunate. Oh my goodness, I thought we were gonna die again. He was so close to the laser. Yeah, this is still 23 potential. Just to show how good this run was, despite the Radical Highway death. Again, we were talking about after the mad space, so that it was going to be like 23-30 potential. And yeah, taking about again like a 10-ish second death to 15 on that. Oh my god, Deevoo's movement there was a little
Yeah,
scary,
we're
but
gonna have to
Deevoo
get
knows.
the gravity switch here, and we get it.
Yeah.
We're getting pulled.
We want one more though, I think.
We can still make this work though. I mean, he's right where you want to be with the height. Still barely getting pulled. He can. This will work. This will work if he plays it right. And I think he is.
Yeah, we're so far
Oh,
away.
fuck. Oh my god. Maybe just a slightly higher angle would have pulled him enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to
no,
play.
and now we're doing this. Oh my gosh.
It's so hard with first load because you have because you need you want to have that double PGR, and if you only get the one and the second one's not cooperating, you want to make sure with what Deevoo did is you want as much height as possible to put you on the right trajectory, but then it's you kind of get put in this position where you were just you were flirting with losing your skewed gravity. Because skewed gravity gets maintained by the amount of speed you have, and the more upwards you go, the more you ascend, you're moving slower. So it's just kind of this, you have to play this weird back and forth. That's really scary.
Is that the right frame?
Yeah, that was A15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. This trick is really it just doesn't feel like skill when it comes to just pause advancing and jumping off the rail. No matter how good you are at it, you're gonna mess it up. Everyone does, and it's the last stage of the game, so it's even more stressful. And then if you're on a PB pace, now your hands are shaking. It just, I mean, yes, the success rate is gonna vary from runner to runner, but still, there's a bit of gambling in there. It just feels I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it feels in a way it's kind of like gambling, but again, it's just it's about being able to kind of to rein it in. It is so hard to not be, it's so hard to not be nervous in this category because it takes a while to get runs started. It takes a while to get runs on PB pace because then you have the mad space issue. And so when you finally get past mad space and you have a run, it's you finally get to a run, you get past mad space, and then you really have a run. It's wow, I really can't mess this up. But you can. The fling is right there, and it's terrifying because you don't want to go back. But yeah, no, GG's to Deevoo. That final chase was so rough.
Yeah, there was, I mean, outside FC and then Radical Highway, everything else is very solid. So definitely a very good run. Now comparing against a 2503, definitely can beat that pretty easily, I would say. But Hedera is even ahead of Deevoo's pace going into Mad Space. So if she gets a good set, she might be really chilling here.
Yellow light circle. This is looking to be at least decent.
It's always decent, minute range stuff.
Evil
Well,
liquid.
evil.
This is probably the worst thing, and I don't think this set would give 3 legs on first load. So this is probably going to be the worst draw we can get.
Yeah, we might need Crater Card here. Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Let's see, if the P3 is close, this is still going to be sub minutes. So it's okay, but yeah, no, this set is not the best. Thankfully, we have a hint right here. We don't have to go very far to know where we need to go. And at the base of the tilted light. Okay, yeah, no, this isn't it's whatever. Getting ahead of the Deevoo pace by about 10-ish seconds.
I think Deevoo was 1844.
Oh, it's 44? Okay, yeah, 18 seconds,
but,
okay.
But obviously that pace doesn't really matter anymore given how FC went, but
yeah.
Oh well. Alright, we got Zethor up in quadrant 1. So good to see him out here moving.
Yeah, no, finally out of that. Finally out of early game hell. Out of the dark story experience.
Oh, got Vertex a little bit there, it looked.
Oh,
Deep.
okay. You just want to gate hop there. Okay, man.
Oh, Zethor. Interesting death.
Zethor was really, really trying to play that as like risky as possible. Was,
That's not gonna work either.
uh,
Went for the ledge jump there instead of a hover?
I think what happened was,
Or the second death, I'm saying.
yeah, like for the I'm surprised we did it for the second jump. I think the first jump, we might have been going for community gold because it looked really good up until then.
Yeah.
And like this run, like exiting Lost Colony was not the best run of all time. The base was honestly very weak. And so I think he was like, if he gets the gate hop strat that he was looking at, he would probably kind of like play the weapons bet as risky as possible for like either like a personal gold or like community gold or something.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's talked about how he does think that the current community gold is improvable, so it's like it's just kind of like what it is. But I don't know. I think we're probably. I just don't know. We're gonna look at security hall. I think. I think he always looks at security hall, but I doubt there are many security halls where he continues it.
All right, we're gonna catch back up with Hedera in about 2 minutes again. But everything good over there. Seahawks still an early game yet. I believe in them, but do we believe in the RNG? Not really.
Two race set pieces to start out with. 3. Yeah, no. This time we do see the left coconut, so we are gonna check this out to see what it gives us.
I was wondering if Deevoo was gonna finish that run off clean, if he was gonna take a decent break or something, but it is only the first run, and it did not turn out the way that any of us hoped it would. So
Yeah,
he's right back into it.
Yeah, no, especially since like we all know that he definitely thinks that he could beat that run relatively easily. And Zethor, where are we going?
Yeah, what are we doing here?
You knew it was this one.
Oh.
Like you literally did the movement to know it was that one. Why did we do that? Under the square air duct? Oh, okay, well he's resetting. I swear if he has red safes on, I'm gonna scream.
Might. But okay, whatever. I guess we'll just get out of that one.
Yeah. Gonna check to see how the Seahawks sandwalk attempts go. Doing a little bit of pausing. Scared a little bit. Yeah, no. It looked to be a little late there. We're gonna see if we can get this. I mean, this is the last life, so it's this a reset.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Oh yeah, but okay. All right, we got 3 Iron Gators, and Hedera nearing the end here, so we might be back to 4 Iron Gates soon.
Yeah.
I can't imagine setting red. That just has to be a spite thing. That has to just be.
Yeah.
Well, because it's not statistically an advantage, but
it's nice for P2 rerolls, basically. That's what it's really good for the P2 rerolls, and that's kind of like it.
You can't play for P2 rerolls, though, Soup. You just
I
can't.
mean,
You can't.
Look, that's what some people do. Because basically, I think what the idea is that there's more red safe P2s than yellow safe P2s. But the caveat is that there's one red safe P3 and a chunk of yellow safe P3s. So the idea is honestly what it's either most or all yellow safe P3s can be clipped into if you have the knowledge. So it's you have the red safes for the good P2s, and then if it's a yellow safe P3, then you could, again, I think with the exception of one, which I think is like the middle next one is empty, then you could like clip into them. I think I don't really know because I'm not a red safe person, but it is I believe that's the idea.
Oh, Hedera lost gravity. Oh my god.
Pain.
Went for second load too, reset right away. But I kind of had it. Started playing with the gravity a little too early, I would say.
Yeah, and that one we were super low.
Oh
This.
my gosh. Damn. She had a potential winning time going there for a while.
Yeah.
Just two of our top runners now in a row having the issues with FC. Don't like to see that, but Hedera's still well and able to get the best time here, assuming we can get out, and we are going to get out.
Yeah, I know. This is definitely 8:15 frame. Yeah, no, this is going to be a better time. This is, again, low 24 is what we're looking at here. And again, just so unfortunate because literally going into the stage, both runners looked like they were going to have some kind of 23 on their hands. And then it just, what, I think it was like third or fourth try for Hedera. I think it was third. And then like, it was like fourth. But the first attempt got like all the way to the goal ring and he had to stop for Deevoo. Like, it's just pain.
Yeah, so if all goes well here, Hedera will come away with a 24:01, so right there at the barrier, but still would be a little over a minute faster than Deevoo and taking the first place time. But let's see if she can finish off Sonic cleanly. Things looking good.
Yep, and there it goes.
24:01. That is our new first place time. So Hedera and Deevoo both on the board. Zethor and Seahawks looking for that first completed run.
Man, Deevoo was quite good at sandwalking, I gotta say. Just gonna put that one out there. Because not only, first off, we've, this, again, the Deevoo second run, and we have hit the sandwalking again. But one thing about Deevoo, and like a way that he does it that's relatively unique compared to the other runners, is that his setup actually is pretty consistently lower than everyone else's, which means that he can get the one bomb, like only have one bomb push him down even without the funny fast push down bomb, like basically every time. And you saw it, he got it like twice in a row there, where he just gets to only have one bomb take him down. He gets like consistent 38 upgrades.
Hedera going into practice mode for FC. I get it. I
Yeah,
understand. Get that feel back. It's easy to lose.
very easy.
All right, Seahawks, I have faith in your buddy. All right, Seahawks has a very solid attempt going here.
Yeah, no, nice.
Got that
Sandwalking,
hop.
4 lives into Radical Highway, and this pace is going to look very good on top of it.
Yeah, gonna be like 419 here. Yeah, 419 out of Sand Ocean. That's a really nice pace.
420 flat, I can't believe it. Gonna take it to like a slightly better line.
Any
We just had to be
420
like
fans?
one frame too bad, like one frame too slow to prove Garrett wrong.
Yeah. It's an amazing how the universe tries to beat me down. Been dealing with this shit my whole life.
It's the whole time. All right, but yeah, no, we have this Deevoo Radical Highway, 0 lives. We do not have the luxury of messing up gap jump this time, although that is very uncharacteristic for Deevoo. So we'll see how it goes coming up.
Certainly gonna go for it though. 100%
Oh,
he'll go
100%.
for it.
Yeah.
I hate playing Egg Quarters with 0 lives though, but I don't think he'll leave for him.
Yeah, there's not really much of a reason to.
Does get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice Radical Highway.
Yeah, this is about the Radical Highways we expect from the Deevoo, sub 140 every time.
Yep. It's impossible not to. Where did Deevoo lose a bunch of time? Was it Dry Lagoon?
Yeah, I think the Dry Lagoon was meh.
Then we got Seahawks whipping up his own Radical Highway here. Looking a little bit slower pace, but honestly fine. 114 check is not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I mean, again, we're looking at a
storage.
1-4X, which is very much always going to be serviceable. But, yeah, no, I mean, coming right behind Deevoo's time is just like, okay, yeah, we get it. All right, so we have the Foreman. All right, yeah, this is fine, I guess. This isn't. As long as it's like core, this actually is not going to be too bad of a set. Or I guess altar. I said core. Thinking death chamber.
Core is correct.
Oh, Deevoo, we are going to chip pedal, please. Oh, and yeah, it's definitely like the worst possible option it could have been.
We've come full circle.
Oh, Seahawks just straight up said best pace ever out of Radical Highway. I mean, 606 is nasty, so it makes sense. But this is, we're gonna see what this headquarters is. See if he can keep it up.
All
4
right.
pillars.
Oh, and the free piece.
Okay, now hold on a minute. If this is the close one, we're gonna see how this pings. Okay, it's not. So it is the far one, which means that there is no chance. The close one has a chance of that being Dark Sonic Blue. So I believe it's a 50-50, and it's something that you'd want to check. But you don't have to check it in this case. You actually just, you just want to run to core as, this P3 is going to be a skull, and then you can just, you just go. Very good set, dude. 642 out.
You would have to imagine this is still best pace ever.
Oh, almost certainly.
642 is nice. That is nice. So this current pace for Seahawks is definitely faster than a 2401. So we're just gonna have to see how the rest of it goes.
Yeah.
Seahawks was just chilling there for the first 50 minutes of this, and now he's just going for it.
Yeah, that Deevoo hover height was really, really slow. That was a little scary for me, but we made it. But yeah, no, we have 2 people in Lost Colony, which is really nice. Well, we're going to see Zethor's just been reset hell. But we are 4 lives in a Dry Lagoon with Pool in front of the wall, P1. And, well, was that a decent P2, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, behind the pillar plants. I couldn't actually read it. Small screen moment.
Tough. Yeah, you really can't read those hints. I had no idea what that one was, but I kind of figured it'd be over there, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I only knew because of the ping read. I was like, oh, it's the beneath Stone Face Apartments. But yeah. Seahawks, no! That death is so unfortunate. It's like, that's like 15 or something. But yeah, no, we are just gonna, we're gonna pause over here, make up some of that time. Dude, that is so unfortunate. Grab the Chow key. Oh no! No, don't reach
What?
No!
Why, dude?
Oh, it doesn't matter if the PB was gonna die. Like, we're doing an LTA Seahawks. That was okay.
Seahawks,
it was perfectly fine.
No,
no, that's so unfortunate.
There was no reason for that.
You lose. I think like you lose like maybe like an extra 2 seconds for that. Probably. No, that was super
Oh,
unfortunate.
now we have less to talk about now.
Deevoo's gonna go into weapons bed. We do have Zethor on a sandwalk. Actually, this looks like first try because we had 4 lives leaving Dry Lagoon, and obviously we reset at the beginning. So this does look like a first try here. Zethor does get the I believe Zethor does it the push method, the same thing that Katie does. I believe they both do that. So Zethor getting here pretty quickly, 39 upgrade. Very nice. We are pushing this a lot for 39, but Zethor generally like known to be pretty good in the mech, and especially good at this stage in particular. So I do think that obviously Zethor's going to know what he's doing, but that is always super scary when you see people push the upgrade like that.
We got a 430 for Zethor out of Sand Ocean. Pretty good, pretty good. Deevoo well ahead of a 25:03 pace.
It's very.
I didn't see what happened to Seahawks already. Iron Gate. I don't even think he made it to Dry Lagoon there. Maybe he did. Deevoo with a shout out to the Group Nation with the Group jump there.
Oh, of course.
Love to see it. Good strat.
Actually, I think maybe it's just Zethor is like a satellite jumper. I think everybody else is a GURP jumper here.
Yeah, and I mean, considering all the other strats that we've seen Zethor go for,
It's
it
not
would make
surprising.
sense that they would do satellite. We just need Hedera to have a nice Sand Ocean, and then we need Seahawks to also get out of Sand Ocean, and then we can have everyone on an attempt, which is honestly a lot harder said than done. I mean, that the beginning game is just so tough, and then like once you get through headquarters, you're like chilling for at least a while, at least till security hall.
Yeah. No, Zethor missing the funny Golden Gate bridge rail thing. Oh, Zethor tried to do the backup. That backup is actually pretty cool, but yeah, that's goodbye speedrun. Or not? Oh, we're gonna keep going. Okay, okay.
Might want to get a run going.
Yeah.
We've been going for an hour now. I think you'd try to like get a time on the board, so I understand continuing. All right, let's see if Deevoo can get another 6 set here and get the sub 12 minute security hall exit. Zethor went for loop speed there and ended up on the cylinders. Missed the cycle. You gotta wonder if he's gonna reset now.
Yeah. Curious. Okay,
Deevoo
Deevoo with
getting
the wrong
rolled.
lonely door. Oh my goodness, Zethor, please. Just get on the thing,
Oh,
Zethor.
fuck. Yeah.
Hiding up there is perfectly takeable. Green ping. So we're going to go to the left here. Yeah, to the left. There's 3 of these for P2. This one is, yeah, above that cylinder. There's one that's directly behind you if it pings yellow, and if it pings nothing, you go to the right like Deevoo did. It's definitely the worst one to see. With a cardboard box, we are just resetting because
Just
that is
calling it.
just painful.
We were still ahead of a 25.
I mean, we were definitely still ahead of a 25.
Oh well. So yeah, we are about 1 hour of the 3 hours in so far. Still a lot to go. A lot that can happen. A lot of 23s that can happen. Maybe a 22 if we're lucky, but that's tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. Let's see though. Hedera and Radical Highway. We finally get a pause list. Red Honda from somebody not named Deevoo. Both Seahawks and Zethor pausing. Definitely a big pauseless Red Honda enthusiast. I don't think it's that bad.
What I miss?
Just Hedera missing the rail, losing a bunch of time. That trying to spin dash onto that like second rail on the bridge is so annoying sometimes because you get it like 80% of the time, and then for some reason there's just like it just doesn't feel like some of the times where you don't land on it with the spin dash should do that, but it does, and it's just like okay, whatever. I think that's happened to Hedera twice already, this LTA. Or the 156 Iron Gate from Deevoo. Very good.
Yeah, it's good, but I mean, there's still people getting like
154s, yeah.
109s.
Oh yeah, 109s, yeah. That's, I mean,
The classic 109.
I can't believe Deevoo's out here not getting 109s. What are we doing, man?
I remember my first 109.
Dude, never seen a 109 in my life.
Ooh, Hedera with the eyes, getting the free piece. But
Yeah.
yes, I would still die on this because
Ooh, yeah.
that piece one was ass.
Yeah, head of a condor, you have to go
it's
all the way over there. You definitely want to roll for a bigger P1. Hedera,
Oh.
yeah, I think that was on purpose, I'm gonna be honest.
Maybe it was. I mean, it was already 634 into egg quarters. I mean, that's. I mean, you could get a really good set and still be alright, but like, we're kind of pushing it on the 2401.
Yeah, no, like we were definitely trying to high roll for that, which I think was the point, especially if we already have the free piece too. Because that's the thing about green P1s that are so nice is when you die, they are essentially guaranteed either red room P2s or red hallway P2s. You cannot get Fear of Heights. It's too close to the main green room. Not green hallway. You can still get Fear of Heights there, but the green room. So you get Head of a Condor, and then you die, and you either get a red room piece or you get red hallway. You go up to red hallway if you get no ping. You grab one of those pieces, and then you can get a turbo high roll for like a red room piece 3, which can spawn. And that, like, those are the strengths of the green P1s. But as soon as you get a red P2, it's over. You can't, like, as soon as you see the free piece, you're like, I need to high roll this.
The Pittsburgh Steelers won.
Oh?
That's good for several Pittsburgh members in the community.
Yeah, I was about to say, several Pittsburgh people. As Pittsburgh was having a rough time earlier, and I know somebody wasn't having a good time, but I think maybe the power-up will show up now that Pittsburgh has won. I think the power-up will exist now.
We got Pittsburgh people, we got Delaware people.
Yeah. Dude,
Actually, we only
isn't
have
it
one
insane
Delaware.
that people live in Delaware? You wouldn't think that.
For some reason.
You just wouldn't think that. The place is like a mythical land for some.
God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and that's why I was born in Delaware.
Yeah, I was about to say no. I think the reason why Deevoo got a 25-03 is Pittsburgh is the Steelers didn't win yet. So now that the Steelers have won, we're gonna get Fling first try. This run's gonna be insane.
We might. A lot of Sand Ocean fans right now.
You know, quite a bit. We're also doing a lot of walking. Deevoo already first try sand walking. Again, another 38 upgrade, by the way. Just gonna keep talking about that. Deevoo, so consistent at sand walking and so consistent at getting good upgrade times with the sand walking as well. I think on it, like, legitimately one of the best at it.
I think this is the. It's crazy, but I think this is the farthest everyone's been at the same time.
Yes.
At least Dry Lagoon.
Dude, at least one person has been in Iron Gate every single time. Please, both of you hit Melter's jump. Please. Okay, good.
Melter's jump. It's called Melter's jump because he didn't jump.
Oh man. Hello, Melters. I don't know where you are, but hello.
Oh, Deevoo with the death to mock bounce.
Yeah, it's some might say ball crushing. That one's that one. Mock bounce always sucks to die to, man. I hate this stupid thing.
Oh,
Oh,
does it
twice
twice?
in a
No,
row.
we had everyone out of Iron Gate for like 30 seconds.
Goodbye, speedrun.
No. Wow. Yeah, that's not gonna work for Hedera there, unfortunately. Hopefully we get it here, otherwise we will be seeing you back in Iron Gate. Unfortunately, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that was Deevoo's way off. Down to 0 lives as well, so that's not good.
Yeah, no, and meanwhile, we have this Radical Highway race going down. Both were at the bottom, but now Zethor has been moved up to the top now that Deevoo is in Iron Gate. Zethor got promoted, and I think Seahawks is about to get promoted very soon, too.
Let's go, Seahawks.
Get the back half of this Radical Highway race on the big screen.
I was so confused for a second. I was like, why is Deevoo still going? But I've missed the change every single time. Every single time that streams have moved around, I've missed it.
Yeah.
First is the purple, green, yellow. What do we have till 6? Yes.
Yeah, it's 6 p.m. EST.
That's so long. We have a whole other 2 hours.
A bit of a better Radical Highway for Seahawks this time. 111 check as opposed to a 114.
Yeah, they're pretty, Zethor and Seahawks pretty neck and neck right now, and I guess I could say the same thing about Hedera and Deevoo, but oh, never mind, Hedera died. Jumped too early. You gotta do a curse once in a while.
Yeah.
No
one's ever safe.
Alright, Zethor 607, which is pretty solid.
There you go. I got
Seahawks
618,
618, but pretty close RTA.
Did you go for hotter shot?
142, 143, quite the good Radical Highways from both. And also, again, very close to each other as well. Again, they're just right neck and neck.
What's the worst Radical Highway? Or your best, I should say.
Today, only at 139.
Only at 139, bro.
They can hear Seahawks? What? That's crazy.
I think.
No freebies, but those are very efficient checks.
Yeah.
Seahawks not getting a freebie, but I mean it's a good piece one to get. It's right there. We're death stratting it. Crazy. This is a tough reroll. But
yeah, that is actually an insane reroll. Yeah, Condor spreads its wings. Like this one, you commit.
You can certainly do it.
Oh, you should not be reading hints, Seahawks. You should just die. You just instantly go to the torch. I really don't like that we're reading hints here. It was Yellowhead P1 Seahawks. You know what you should be doing. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Like you know what you're getting into if you do that. I think Seahawks is like maybe looking for like a potential like fear of heights. But the thing is that when it comes to just the way that Peach Generation is rolled, like it's right that it's so far away, man. Like I don't know, you don't necessarily want to play for that. You want to play for like the in the room. So I mean it is what it is. Oh, Zethor, having some issues. No. Okay, we're back. Ooh, and another one from Deevoo. We are walking. Zethor in Lost Colony. It's like this is a very solid run from Zethor on it. It's just nothing too bad.
This is the most sand walking I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, they keep getting there at least. Like, we're getting through Dry Lagoon, and it just feels like there's always a sand walking attempt going.
Yeah. It's kind of good. What is it? Another 38, by the way. Gonna keep pointing these out.
Good time. Gotta have a little copy pasta fun in the chat.
It's just a little bit. Just a little bit of good fun. Just in time for the elevator too, gotta say.
Seahawks showing us the cutscene. This is my favorite one. The shadow introduction goes so hard.
Dude, he just rises up from the tube that he's in.
From the tube.
It's like a little. I couldn't think of a better word. There's like 5 better words I could have used, but like, it's like a little tube that he's in. It like splits open and Shadow rises up and he's like, "I will grant you your wish." And Eggman's like, "That guy's gonna kill us." And Shadow beats up. I was about to say flying dog. Hot shot.
Hot dog.
Yeah, hot dog.
Big shot.
Flying foot.
Flying foot. Zethor with the 9:17 pace. That is better than a 24:01 pace, I would say.
Yeah, much better.
Can definitely work with that.
Yeah, this is functionable. We're definitely gonna see Zethor go for this gate hop again. Ooh, yeah, Zethor opting for the pause for it too. 9 check.
What is?
I know it definitely makes it easier.
Community Gold's a 123 something by drum. I know that.
I think it's a 120. It's either it's like either like a low 123 something or it's a 123 flat. I think.
Might be that.
He shouts to drum.
Drum is the guy who's good at this game. Drum is the godfather of Dark Story. far the category has come since he started. Since I started.
Yeah.
Develop action. Wow, that was a very, very good weapons bed by Zethor. Jesus.
Yeah, I know this is it's very well.
Just
That was
clip the box
unfortunate.
really.
Just kind of clipped the box there. That was definitely going to be a 123. Which is very good as we were talking about earlier, but you know, 124 still pretty good.
No reroll for Deevoo. No, why are we trying to read hints, guys? Stop it.
Okay, this is a little unfortunate. Hand in the center. Ooh. This is a little rough.
But you're alive, so that's what it is.
Slowly swimming. Uh-oh, Deevoo.
Missed it. Not a piece people think about checking for on the regular,
Yeah.
but I didn't even see if I saw it. I wasn't really checking.
Yeah, I didn't
Kind
see
of
it
forgot
either.
about it, to be completely honest.
Yeah, it's hard to think about in story runs just because it's like it's NG plus essentially. So it's like weird to think about when you're like, oh well, you know, like I'm not like if you were in NG plus, you're checking it. Like that's the thing. Like if you were
Right.
doing this like
100%.
you're checking it in NG plus. If you're doing times 25s, you're checking it. But like it's very different in that sense. I don't know. It is like it's very understandable that he didn't check it, but also like, man.
That is
Oh,
not a red
Zethor
safe piece.
Yeah, no, he Zethor confirmed in the chat that he had yellow save set. I'm actually surprised he died on that, but I believe it's because he had 0 rings and it was the blue next one is empty.
Oh.
So he didn't want to waste the time to grab rings and then go back up since he was already dropping. That would be the thing that would make the most sense to me. And the reroll ended up being fine. It was just something you had to risk it on. But yeah, no, 11:38. Yeah, no, this is very much in line to beat the 2 times that we currently have on the board right now.
Big moment here if Seahawks can get out of Dry Lagoon and have everyone at least be in Sand Ocean at the same time.
Oh my goodness, Zethor! What are we watching? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this run was actually really good until then. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there with Flying Dog many a times, just in
Oh,
different
very
ways.
many.
Still think that first spiral is still the hardest thing in this category to get consistent. I don't know.
This spiral could be a little obnoxious, man. It's like sometimes it feels so easy, and then like I had like a session that I did recently where I got to Flying Dog like 4 times and I messed up the spiral all 4 times. And I'm just like, what am I doing? Like what am I doing with my life? Should not be messing this up this many times. But then literally like the next stream that I do, I get it every time, and I got to Flying Dog like a similar amount, like 3 to 4, and I hit it every time, and it's fine. I'm like, okay, like it's, why am I this bad? I mean, so what? That was like a 50 flying dog. Zethor loses like 10 seconds. Or 20 seconds, I mean, to what people normally get. So, I mean, what? This run, I mean, again, this run isn't like horrible. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, I still think it's probably still in line to beat Deevoo, but it's going to be hard to beat Hedera, but he still actually can.
Yeah. That's 14-19. I mean, that's really pushing it.
Yeah.
But
Zethor's been pretty known to have some like nasty late games. I think one of his either 23-1x or 23-0x PBs had like a really high like security hall exit, and like he just played really really well from the end. And so I mean, obviously, I don't think any of it was like that bad per se, but the flying dog just really messes up so many things. But I mean, if Mad Space cooperates and his execution on everything that is not named flying dog, which is already passed, is good, then it can beat Hedera. But I think it's more likely it's gonna like barely lose to Hedera. I think it's probably gonna be like another 24 OX on average.
I'm picking up a signal from the arrow. Fox boy, wait for me.
Seahawks just getting out of Iron Gate. But we got 3 runners going somewhere.
Yeah, no, we have we have some stuff going on. Yeah, no, we have 3 runners out of the beginning. We're gonna see what Seahawks' Dry Lagoon and Sand Ocean look like. See if we can get out, and then from there we'll see what we can do.
Ooh, bad air conditioner to start. This is probably gonna be probably gonna get rolled on piece 2 here. That's just always how it works.
Yeah. Wonder if Deevoo's gonna check the left side or right side for like red X or something while we get this in. Well, since it's over here. Then Lonely Door. Ah, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna die. That's
Air conditioner
bad.
ones, man. Even Spiky Boy had to end it all after that.
Oh, letter L. Oh, we're
Done.
dead. It's over. We're resetting.
Damn. Huh. Alright, Zethor. Pretty much just you in the later game now.
Wait a minute. Be quiet. Just leave it to me.
Let's see. Low 43, low 125 is the checkpoints. I mean, this is very, very fine route 280. This is on pace for like red car might be an idiot. We get past it. It's fine. We're hitting every wall in existence though.
Oh, seeing a little city escape.
Yeah. Little city escape. Deevoo just kind of sitting on the menu a bit. Probably might be getting up for something.
I don't really know Zethor's pacing right now. It's
Fox boy.
Again, it's okay. Like I don't really know the paces either. I don't pay as much attention to like the Dark Store paces, but again, I think that this is going to be like
I think it's gonna sandwich. Probably gonna be a mid 24 is my guess. I think that's where we're gonna end up.
yeah. No, I actually do think it's pretty close to Hedera. It's just again, Hedera had to have like 3rd try fling plus like a not super good mad space to lose the really good pace she had. So those are like two splits where it's very easy for Zethor to just do a lot better. So I do think that it is a little bit closer than that, but I do think that just because of the margin of error, I think is going to be, it's going to end up that way. But it's actually kind of close if Zethor can play really well, and I mean, be the first person to get first try fling.
Yeah, I'm shocked you haven't seen it yet. But we've also only had 2 runs get to that point.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see our 3rd here.
Dude, I actually am really looking forward to seeing this with like some more people.
Oh yeah.
This kind of format, so say for example with like the qualifier might be like a little more spread out where there's like a lot more, and then of course there's a, you know, if we do the thing that Drum wants with like the two parts of top 16 and like top 8, like it'll be really cool to see like 8 people doing Dark all at one time. Like we will definitely see some more crazy stuff going on, and just some more like, again, like fling attempts sometimes. They're just like, man, like people, it is just the time for people to clutch it out.
Mm-hmm. It's only the 3rd egg golem we've seen.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we do get
That
the
was a
death
really
strat.
nice-
1657.
That's good stuff, man. That 16 is a crazy time.
Yeah, pretty good.
Let's see if we can keep this sub 19 on mad space, but that all depends on the set. Ooh,
Ooh, that's Obama. Oh, Zethor's gonna do the
Oh, we're-
PSO clip for this. This is a little scary because our position was really bad. And so, yeah, that's gotta lose a little time. This is such an interesting idea to think. Yeah, so you grab the cube from inside the box, and you can use it to hit the switch from inside the cube and grab this. It is a little bit faster to grab this piece as opposed to doing upgrade skip. It's just unfortunate that we did it a little slowly, but we'll see. If there's anybody that does know the Obama sets, it is Zethor. Start under a roof.
we're checking.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, I
are
don't
going to
know.
check. What is this? 1 in 4? I think it's like 1 in 4 for that and 3 in 4 for Cry About It, I think.
Where are we going? This could be terrible. Oh,
Bunch of
it's
black
not.
containers at the base.
Okay.
So yeah, no, we are not going to take the rocket. We are going to just break out. Oh my goodness, we were yeah, I was about to say, he kind of had to like swerve back up to get to the breakout point. He was a bit too far to the right, but no, definitely fine. We are much behind. That space was super unfortunate. So yeah, no, mid 24, anyone?
Mid 24 we're looking at.
Perfect, like me.
So I would probably guess once Zethor finishes, Soup and I will be handing off comms to Drum and Rev. So they will be on comms next
Yeah.
for the second half of the 3-hour LTA. So we're getting to crunch time. And we got 2 runners without completed times. So we're going to have to change that.
Yeah.
Given
Again, like
Zethor's close.
yeah, Zethor's close. It's actually crazy because you have simultaneously so much time and so little time. Like, it's weird how long an hour and a half will feel, but also how short it really is.
Right.
Like, these runs are like 40 minutes RTA. Like, you can fit a lot in there.
Mm-hmm.
But then also it's Dark Story.
Yeah. There is that.
I mean, it's not even just Dark Story. It's SA2, man. Like, just this game as a whole is just such a middle finger sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, when we're in the right stages, it goes quick. But, when we got someone in Cosmic Wall and everyone else in Iron Gate, it's like, how's the weather? I don't know.
Yeah. Thankfully, this Hedera set's looking like it's going to be pretty okay. Next one is empty as well. Is this going to be... Yeah, it's going to be blue, so we are going to do the funny clip. Setting up for the laser to hit you. Getting pushed into the thing. Yeah, and you're going to spiral, grab it. Good job to Hedera. 1138.
Shout out D Trader 1 for that one.
Yup.
I remember when that was found. That was a cool pop off when he got that though.
No, it's a really cool clip. Shout outs to Trader for finding that is super sick.
Just adds to the yellow safe argument.
Yeah. It's like that plus like 3 cylinders clip if you get really good at it. Just knocks out 2 blue piece 3s that you don't have to worry about, and it's really just place protected lasers. That's just the worst piece on the planet. Unless you're Epi, and then you're also doing 3 cylinders clip to that, apparently. It's like a thing people can do.
Alright, they're having a lot better time with that start to White Jungle than the last time.
Yeah, a much better start. Also, Hedera about, what was it, 20 seconds behind? It was like 18 seconds behind where her previous run was. And actually, it was even with Zethor leaving Security Hall, but obviously had a much better flying dog. So
Yeah.
we'll see how Hedera can do, what Hedera can do with this run.
Gotta love the mushrooms in the tunnel there. Ooh, nice.
Actually,
Whoa,
so
look at
much.
that camera change.
The camera was so scary there.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit. 58 check. Definitely looking like a low 1-3x, of course. It's what you expect from these runners, really. Oh, yeah, that one's a little scary, though.
Alright. It's alright. Cleaned it up.
Deevoo good Sand Ocean pace, 422. Good Dry Lagoon RNG plus the Sand Walk will do that to you. Also, nice 318 from Zethor. I didn't even realize the Cosmic Wall time.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that either. But yeah. 313. That's a good time.
What have you done to Sonic?
So yeah, no, we're gonna be like what, a 24-1x if all goes right from Zethor, I believe, or high 24-0x, 24-1x. Well, I did specify if all goes right.
We certainly don't love 21s, but it's not gonna make a difference in the standings as of now, anyway. So.
Yeah.
All
Good
right,
run,
where are
can't
we gonna
pop
see her?
Hedera though.
Ooh, pauseless.
Pauseless. Yeah, he noticed frame late.
I couldn't tell at first. But...
It honestly looked like it was fine, but you could kind of see him like drift over. Okay, nice 2-frame jump. 814. We're gonna need 1 PGR here. We're holding it. Ooh, and we got it.
That'll work. Yep, that'll work.
Very quick
Will work.
2.
Well, second try. I mean, that's still the best we've seen.
It is the best we've seen.
So yeah, Zethor will come away with hopefully a 24-27.
That is the hope.
But as I just said, it's not going to change the standings at all for now. So just have to beat this one, which obviously he can do that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize Deevoo finished with Radical Highway. 601 into headquarters. Oh,
Oh
shoot.
wow.
Wait a minute. Oh, what's this P1? Oh, red pillar triangle too. Nice. All right, yeah, no. GG's to Zethor, putting him in second place over Deevoo. Nice.
Between the furnaces, and where's Deevoo going now? What's that? Bird in the Black Shadow? Couldn't read that.
I believe so. Yeah, we're gonna put him on the big screen, put Zethor out. And yeah, no, I believe that is it for us now that the Zethor run is over. So yeah, no, that'll be it for us. Garrett, it's an honor as always.
Oh yeah, as always, and it's looking like everyone's at least in Radical Highway now, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. All right, peace out, y'all.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Move. Okay, there we go.
Here.
Yeah, John Bashford and Reverie here for the second half of this. Hopefully the audio is okay. Obviously, I am like restreaming this. But if anyone needs raising or lowering, I know that Hedera's audio is fine.
And we're reaching the end of Route 280.
Yeah, so as previous commentators alluded to, Deevoo was on a really good run. I didn't catch his exit time. It looks to be a 640, which is really good pace. I've tried learning some paces for Dark Story, so I know it sounds a bit weird because I've been running Dark Story since 2016, but I've never been one to look at paces, even though I do this for Hero Story. So I've been trying to learn some for like the Dark grind on GameCube. And I know that 6 minutes out of headquarters is really good, which means that on PC, that means it's a 640. It translates to 640. And Deevoo is on that right now. So, you know, if this was like a double wall run, he'd be on 21 pace. So this is a really, really good run.
It looks to be having a good Lost Colony, too.
Yeah, for sure. Hedera going into Skyrail. I guess I should pull up my last split, to be honest, because I don't know too many paces.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like for Hero, it's a bit different, because it's like everyone knows, you know, sub 10 out of AM. But
yeah,
there isn't really one like that for Dark, at least not as far as I'm aware.
yeah, it really isn't. You can look at like paces out of Security Hall. But I like as well as pace out of headquarters. There's also like out of Dry Lagoon, just because it's. Oh my god, Hedera, no!
No!
Did we even hit the checkpoint? Oh,
Oh, no, you don't. Oh. That's so bad.
this one was pretty good. It was easily 23 pace. I think this is. We're hoping for an incredible mad space to get a 23 now. Otherwise, we're just on 2401 pace, basically. Gosh, that's a shame.
I mean, could we bank on first load fling? It's probably not enough for the 23. Like, we need a good mad space and first load.
Ooh, Deevoo struggling to jump over there.
So 216 Lost Colony, that's pretty good.
Okay, 18.
Here we go.
Okay, yeah, as I said, we're looking at like that 2401.
That wasn't so hard.
We'll see what Madspace has to say.
Yeah. Mad space could ultimately just be the cherry on top that it's just like, okay, yeah, now the run's dead. Ooh, Seahawks getting a yellow pink straight out of death in headquarters. I didn't see what the P1 was, though.
Oh, and successfully manages to dodge the Omochow. We sacrifice. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Alright, Mad Space, what do you have for us?
Okay, Tired Light. Okay, not taking it. between the tall guys. Oh, this is one that you would want to use. Oh no! Oh, so Hedera found that this piece is actually takeable, because she found some movement here. You do a slope jump off of this, and it takes you over to the end of this capsule, and so you can actually reach these two pieces here in a timely manner. And yeah, she discovered that. Oh, okay. We're going to the base. Now it is possible to get a second base piece after this, so the piece 3. We might be death looping for one, to be honest. Oh, definitely, because that's a top piece.
Yeah.
Sticking start, that's another top piece. Red square, okay. Okay, this run is a little dead. She would have.
Clip?
Yeah, this is what you wanted to do. I guess she wasn't expecting this piece, because it is obviously a rare piece. So, there's no point continuing this anymore. This can't beat the 2401, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we'll see what she does.
Gotta be close. I got it.
Deevoo still looks to be on a really good pace into Security Hall.
10:25, but sorry, 10:36 is really crazy. He's actually still on that like 21 pace kind of metric if this was GameCube. So but he's got yellow saves, which GameCube does not have. Really impressive run so far, and he only has to beat a 2401 right now, but he is in 3rd place. Lonely at work. Pretty good piece right at the start. And air conditioner, I don't think this will be the bottom one, so there's 3 it could be. Oh, it's the good one. Okay, this set can't go wrong at this point, really. Gonna get this hint that doesn't exist on GameCube. Protected by lasers, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna switch Hedera.
Oh, he's death stratting.
Why? No, Deevoo. That didn't have
Got
the
a ping.
that had the word buy.
Ooh.
That had the word buy in it. That had the word buy in it. He had access to that piece. Unless I'm just completely mistaken, he had access to that piece. He might have thought he was on GameCube or something.
Stage select.
That's 11:28 out of Security Hall.
Okay, so he has on 0 lives right now, so he can't afford to restart here.
Oh, he's not even exiting out for lives. I saw Zethor do that in his last run where he paused immediately out of the cutscene.
Yeah, you generally can just keep it going. Nowadays in the V1 era, it's not good to do that because it's like a 3-second loss. You don't need lives. It's not like you've got a death chamber coming up. Because you do have Route 280 coming up where you can get 1 or 2 lives.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, it does mean though it is risky because if you have a death in White Jungle, the whole run's dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can't just go to a checkpoint, so that is the risk you take. Obviously, it's like a risk that many people will think is fine, because it generally is. If you die, and there's not many checkpoints anyway.
And I feel like unless you're going for like boner weed or wine skip, there's not like really much risk of death in this stage.
Yeah, not really. There's one spot right before wine skip, or like at the wine skip area, where if you charge a spin dash, then you are liable to the game just rejecting you.
Yeah.
But you can just choose not to do that. So, yeah. Oh my God, Seahawks!
Ooh. Oh, and Deevoo missed the mini wall run too. What is he?
What?
What is?
Wow.
What? You can go up that wall? That was crazy.
Ooh, Zethor take a death. Zethor's back at the start. 2 runs at the start. Deevoo's still taking this.
Yeah, definitely not the white jungle he wanted to see, but I feel like it's still fine.
Yeah, this is still pretty safe 23 pace. Yeah, their job is to not fumble the bag at this point, to be honest. In this
Yeah.
LTA format, we're in the second half at this point.
If he can get any 23 at this point, he's gonna be looking good.
Yeah, part of this whole like LTA today is just to like test the waters for a lot of things. Also to give runners practice of this format, because one drawback of LTA tournament versus a PvP tournament is that you can just say, "Hey Reverie, race me in Dark Story," but you can't just be like, "Hey Reverie, sit here,
Play
sit here,
for 3 hours.
yeah, with me," and I'm gonna get like 3 other people to do this at the same time. You can't just like do that ad hoc. It's a lot more committal. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons that I've had this happen. Because we also get to see, like, in 3 hours. Obviously, the final of the tournament is a month and a half away, so the runners don't need to be at the top of their game yet. But we can
Yeah, true.
see like how, like, just a general testing the waters. How is it going to be? Is a 23 just going to be enough to win?
Yeah. So far, it's looking like it.
Yeah, these
Unless-
are 4 of the top 6 seeds. The only people missing are me and Deku. Okay, Hedera confused about her piece 2, interestingly. She was going for blue box surrounded by stakes, even though it was a piece 2. I'm not sure how she got herself into that situation.
Perfect, like
But
me.
she's out with 253, which is a good pace out of Dry Lagoon. I know these guys are all friends. They're going to be in like a VC together at the moment.
Oh yeah, no, they're all in Chungus right now.
I wonder if they would do that in a final. Like if it was actually a final.
That would be crazy. No, Hedera missed sandwalking.
Damn. Second try can...
Ooh.
When you start like failing attempts at this, especially in this LTA format where
Oh.
you don't have to get the greatest time, it's not a PB attempt, the biggest constrictor is your lives. It's when the lives get too low, that's when
Oh
you
my
reset.
god, Hedera, no.
She needs to figure out where her A button is.
She just missed that jump 3 times, dude.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay, Seahawks taking a quit out in White Jungle instead of
Interesting.
security hole. So instead of flying dog. That's interesting. I'm hoping. No, oh god, Seahawks.
Whoa!
Even though he had that death in weapons bed, which is like that was a full 20 seconds. Hopefully he finishes this run. He is pretty late into it.
Yeah, he just needs to finish one out at this point.
Yeah, I think ultimately for this kind of thing, you don't want to be like at this point in the tournament without having like just a bank of time on the board. You want to focus on that first hour, I think, just getting a time on there, and then you try to beat it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, just walk away with at least something on there.
Because like now if you're thinking, oh, you just want to get a time on the board, this is really late. This is kind of the time where you should be resetting. So you've missed your opportunity, really.
Yeah, for sure. You just get one down. Like Deevoo's got the winning strategy here. He put that 2503 down, and now he's on this crazy pacer, and hopefully he sees it through.
Level 3 security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get in. Level 4 security door breach.
Okay, 134. That's pretty good. What jungle from Seahawks? Now it's Deevoo's turn. Is he going to do this rail switch, or are we jumping? Okay. I suppose it's not loop speed related, so he wouldn't go for it.
True.
I feel like he'd be the prime candidate to go for that strat, to be honest.
That is true.
Maybe it's just because it's pause related. It's like 2 frames, I think. You can if you really work for it, do it pauseless, like consistently. But it's so late into the run. Like this is literally post Route 280. This is the final. Like this is proper late game.
This is the final stretch. And you got mad space right after.
Yeah, realistically, you would just never do it pauseless in a good run. Like, you can do it in a community gold attempt, sure.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 transformation.
Okay, and Deevoo's run, his run on the board, the 2503, it was even 23 pace. We had quite a fling meltdown, as Hedera also had. Zethor, the only person getting it within a reasonable amount of tries. That was second try.
Yeah, if he can like, if we get something decent from Mad Space and then hit like a reasonable fling, this is looking like a really good run.
This egg golem strategy from Deevoo is something to behold. Okay.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate.
1750. Out of egg golem. Okay. Still mid 23 pace, if all goes right. Lonely House is a solid piece 1, and he has a lot of lives. Seahawks tackles Route 280, and the other 2 guys they've been in Iron Gate for a while, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Crystal House. So much of nothing happening right now.
Okay, Evil Liquid. You know, this isn't terrible. You do ultimately want to go up for your piece 2, but then you want it to be close to you. Ideally, you get the red side flying container, or you get red light balcony. But Evil Liquid isn't horrible because you don't have to take the final rocket for it. You can just like straight beeline it.
True.
Okay. And our piece 3 is actually just right here. And that's good movement from Deevoo. I rate this. He's not like hastily drill driven. He stayed high where he needed to be. And this is mid 23 pace.
Was it 56? Jeez.
Yeah, we have some room to work with.
Did you say 22 pace?
No, mid 23. So.
Oh, okay.
he has like 2 failed fling attempts in his pocket here that he can use to still beat Hedera.
That wasn't so difficult.
Okay, and what pace might Seahawks be on? So there's 40 seconds left of this.
Oh, thank God someone's out of Iron Gate. I didn't want to have to commentate Cosmic Wall 280 and 2 Iron Gates.
Oh god. Yeah, it's crazy because, you know, it's an inevitability when you do like a race. They're going to both be in the Cosmic Wall, but if you get like 4 of them in an LTA, that's just crazy.
It's like, get out of here, man.
It just tells you everything you need to know about the category.
It's nice that the breaks exist, but man, it is not fun to commentate.
Yeah. Okay, Dry Lagoon for Hedera. I guess that's what is most noteworthy right now. Pull in front of the wall, pretty good.
Dang, you could read that?
I recognize the pink, to be honest.
That's fair.
Oh, what the hell? This is the worst piece too. We have to radar, so we have to just do 3-piece checks. Got to go radarless for this piece 3. We didn't get the quick one. It looks like we've got on top of a palm tree. This is the most common one, I feel.
We're doing the clip out here.
Crazy. I've never seen someone actually use this. But this is most practical, so cool.
Yeah,
Well
if
done.
anyone's gonna use it, it's Hedera. I feel like I've
And-
seen Zethor do that
Dude,
before.
a 34, Christ. That was really solid.
That was really good for that P2, yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you that like a JLP means your run is over.
No,
You can still get that
Zethor.
low 30. Oh.
Zethor, no.
I suppose especially in an LTA format, this is so weird because it's just ultimately it's not PB attempts. You just need to beat your opponents. You can take
that's true.
pretty much whatever Dry Lagoon you want. You might even want to take the approach of not resetting any bad piece ones and just accepting that it's like a 45. And just like hold on to your lives and not be in a
Yeah,
situation where you've run out of lives and see you back in Iron Gate.
Yeah, hope Egg Quarters or Security Hall gives you something good.
Yeah. Like ultimately, any kind of tournament isn't exactly like PB attempts. Oh wow, a brilliant set from Zethor.
Oh yeah, that's really, really nice.
I didn't catch the piece 2, but
It's like right here. Yeah.
insane. Got 2 very solid runs chilling at the bottom here. And Hedera got sandwalking first try. I can't wait to see these on the big screen.
Seahawks is still holding on to this round. I'm not sure what kind of pace he's looking at. I should pull up a set of splits.
Yeah, I actually opened a set of splits. I'm using my 22 comparison, but I'm having to add 40 seconds to everything.
That's true, yeah.
I'm kind of just instead thinking that, like, what is, like, the difference? Like, Seahawks are 18-16 here. I say 16-18, so it's a 2-minute difference, so that just means he's on pace for 24 flat. So I'm more thinking about it that way. It might be better for this LTA to think of, like, 24 splits, because even these top runners, you're kind of aiming for, like, a 23, so you over and under a 24 flat.
Yeah, true.
So let's see, Seahawks, he has a ton of lives, so I definitely think this is a good decision going for that piece 1. Start under the light. Not terrible. You missed that switch, buddy.
You missed the switch? No.
Ultimately, like, when you take that piece 1, your piece 2 is going to be kind of high. Unless you just want to sit there death striding, you're going to take, like, a mid-ish high piece. This isn't high. So I think it's decent to take. Because ultimately, you still do want to be, like, high up. I think that it would be very, very picky to throw this piece away. Especially since there's a hint right here. Let's see it. Sticking start, and this is high. Yeah, not bad.
Pretty nice, yeah.
We don't need to go all the way up it, though, because this platform is actually quite low down. And we aren't even making use of being able to run on top of it after going high. Okay, 102. Not great. Okay, 22-26. As Zethor resets, Hedera is in Radical Highway. Certainly still is 23 pace. We maybe don't have 2 failed flank attempts in our back pocket. I think it might just be the one of them now. As Hedera gets Red Honda. 1 hit to go here for Deevoo.
Ooh, this...
Ooh, don't die.
This is scary. Okay, he's fine.
Okay, at this point, definitely just the 1 failed attempt in him, so we need second try, at least, in order to go top here. The Seahawks will be entering Cosmic Wall, and we're going first load. Oh no, okay, I usually see people jump off. Okay, I shouldn't be so hasty.
Alright, second load.
We have the lives, looking for probably 8:15. I'm not sure if he does both frames. We're jumping at 8:14.
Deevoo's definitely an 8:14 kind of guy.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, no!
He didn't dip down enough. Once you're, like, kind of past the kill plane, you want to be dipping down just before you, like, turn the camera, just because you are probably, like, on life support to do with gravity, so you want to be, like,
no,
feasting
you lost
instantly.
it again.
Oh, it's Jova. We can still
it's
go.
So Jova.
We can go second. Zethor is just at the start of his run. Zethor may not finish another. 8:12, buddy. Okay, 8:14. Let's see this.
This looks good. We're gonna need a PGR.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Okay.
He's got it.
Let's
this
see
should
it.
work.
I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate to
But
say
will
this,
it be enough? That's crazy.
but I'm
Oh,
gonna have to
Deevoo.
pee first.
Okay, cool. Hoo. That was close. I know Deevoo had a failed attempt like that. What I wish people did more in that situation where you're not going to make it is just keep going, because there's the next platform after it with the spring. You know, the intended spring platform. Just go to that. You'll live. We're cooking up a 24 here. This can be a 24-14.
Yeah, so still can beat Zethor if Sonic 2 wants to cooperate. Or should I say if Sonic 2 doesn't mess up here.
2 hits to go. Well done.
Let's go. GG Deevoo.
24-14. And I think we're going to switch to Hedera in this top left feed. Yes, Seahawks eminently going to be putting his first run on the board. And Hedera is on a very solid run. This would improve her first place.
Is the space colony Ark? I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
And there's the 1 hour mark just passed.
Yeah, less than an hour to go.
And so that countdown timer is just for starting runs. So we could be going for another 1.5 hours from this point. Someone might get a buzzer beater. And that's totally fine.
Yeah. Someone starts a run at 2 seconds left. We gotta sit here. We gotta wait for him to finish.
So Seahawks right now, this pace is pretty good, to be honest. We're looking at a 24 here. Seahawks with this run can definitely beat Zethor, and can potentially even beat Deevoo if everything goes really well from now on.
Yeah. If everything goes if everything goes super well, I think he can 23 from here, right? It would be really tough.
My numbers say 24-10. So let's see. Tails 2 is a huge gatekeeper. It's a really tough boss. As Deevoo goes in for some fling practice. Okay, first hit. Second hit.
Interesting.
I think we
I
were
don't
trying
think
to do
I've
a
seen this.
charge shot. Yeah, people have their own setups, which is cool. It's always cool to see. You don't know what is going to
That's
happen. It also means as a commentator, you don't know if someone's screwing up or not.
Yeah, that's also true.
Okay, so I think at this point, Seahawks is best possible time, like 24-14. We could see a tie. Fortunately,
Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong split. I was looking at exit out of Tails 2 instead of Cosmic Wall. We're
so
opting for second load.
Okay, Deevoo's 70 seconds are still on screen and they're in 88. Seahawks can do this. Let's go now. That was really a really low amount of pausing. We genuinely can do this.
PGR?
Let's hit this, Seahawks.
That was a little late.
Yeah, that's going to be some...
Distance from the goal ring is going to be a problem. He's really high up, though.
Oh,
See?
no, it's really
he's
good.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. He pushed that really well.
Yes, we can do it. We can do it.
Yeah,
we just need a 16.
It actually can bop Deevoo at this point.
Oh my god, let's go.
And with this run that we were all saying was like only kind of okay.
Yeah, 20-second death in weapons bed too. This seriously could have gone top.
What's Seahawks' PB?
It's like a 23-21. And Seahawks lately has been getting PB paces, but losing them to Fling. This was a first try Fling.
Let's go. Character development.
And we're going to see...
Now, let's see.
Oh no! Oh, that's it. It's gone. We can still get third place.
That was so unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks. 2 hits to go. What do you... Seahawks!
What?
Oh
He
my
thought it was over.
Oh my god! Oh my god, they only have 4 hits on this Boston, Florida man!
Unfortunate.
Oh my god! Oh, does this take the cake for the most Seahawks challenge of them all? That is 4th
Vote is
place.
yes. Oh my god, what a way to lose it. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. That's so funny though.
I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm upset. And I'm not even playing the game. We got a row of 24s though. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
Was too close.
Really close competition, and you know, that was insane. And we've got 3 Iron Gates now.
Oh god, man.
Looks like Seahawks is going to do some security. Oh, he's just setting safes.
I'll say Hedera is on really good pace out of Tails 1. This is like low-key 22 pace by my numbers. Like you'd need to have like pretty much an ideal run from this point to 22, but this is looking really good. She's got some wiggle room.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. It's also just kind of, you know, we'll see what security will have to say. That's coming up next.
Yeah, that's true.
A very mid piece 1. It's all the way in this corner. It's unfortunate. There's kind of no pieces in security hall that are like reset pieces. There's one basically, and it's one that's like far away and produces
Death
bad
Strand.
sets. Yeah, red piece 2. That sucked. Let's see. What do we have here? 2 boys looking down below. Okay.
What?
That didn't hit. Okay. So
I
let's see.
did not even know you could clip into
Ooh.
that.
Let's go.
Ooh, that's right there. Let's go. That was a really good security haul.
Yeah. So yeah, as you said, still borderline 22 pace. So you know, Hedera could blow the competition out of the water with this. There was less than an hour to go. I really wish we had a different layout now. I was thinking because I was designing like well, Tethys and I were working on a layout that had 1 big screen and 3 others, but we haven't finished it yet. But I was realizing that you pretty much always want to have like a second focus because like the dark story early game is really interesting. But if we have 3 people in Iron Gate, then that is a moot point.
It doesn't really. Yeah.
These guys think they're playing on GameCube. Why are we in Iron Gate? I guess we just gotta weather the storm. Someone will be out. Deevoo's out. I'll swap to Deevoo.
Hedera? Okay. She got the backup spiral. That was scary though. Ooh. That was a bit of an unfortunate flying dog, but that's like fine. I think that's still a fine time.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think it changes the Copium 22-ness.
Yeah.
Okay, hoping for a good white jungle. We got the stick.
Let's go.
Pretty good intro.
Thank God Deevoo's out of Iron Gate into the dungeon.
Hell yeah, let's see what the dungeon has. Blue striped head. Oh, let's go. Okay, only second try. Okay, Hedera having to take an unconventional route here. As Deevoo gets a coconut piece 2. All gamers are out of Iron Gate.
Let's go.
Now, yeah, it's so pleasing looking at that leaderboard and seeing, you know, 4 24s, especially all like decent ones. Auto Assault's face for Deevoo. Still gonna be a good Dry Lagoon.
He like clipped through the tree as he was
Yeah.
flying to it.
Had that.
Oh, that was an unfortunate one to miss.
One cringe thing about Dry Lagoon is how small
Hedera?
a lot of the piece hitboxes are. I'm sure you probably
Ooh, yeah.
experienced that. One funny thing is that they are average sized on the 2P mode. It's only on like the 1P mode that the hitboxes are terrible.
Damn. I didn't even know the hitboxes like could change level to level.
Yeah, like
Well, I
why?
mean, aside from like the Chaos Emeralds and keys.
Yeah, but like, why does this make any sense? This shouldn't make sense.
But a very unfortunate white jungle from Hedera, but I think that is gonna kill the Copium 22.
Yeah. Fortunately, she kind of just wants that 23 securement right now. It is looking like a 23 will win this.
Yeah.
I think this has been good. We probably could have predicted this anyway with just a little bit of thought, but this is good information. We know to have like 24 splits on hand. Okay, Zethor getting a really solid set. 254. And Seahawks 257. And Deevoo had a good set himself. Is into the Mystic Melee upgrade cutscene.
What went wrong? Soup said earlier that that Deevoo was getting like very, very consistent 38 upgrades, and there he was at a 40.
True. I'm not sure. Okay, Route 280, boring.
Any donators?
Okay, Seahawks. Wow, everyone's getting sandwalking. I
Let's
think
go.
like sandwalking consistency today, from what I've seen, has been pretty good.
Yeah, true. I feel like we haven't had like many major explosions. Like here or there, people have missed it, but it hasn't really been insane.
Yeah, I feel like people have been really setting more to Iron Gate, to be honest.
That is true. Yeah, actually. Like Dry Lagoon and Sand Ocean haven't really been a problem across the whole 2 hours yet.
Yeah, people have been putting out sub 3 Dry Lagoon paces. But everywhere you look at it,
yeah.
people would have. Gosh, just thinking about it, this is a format that Soup would do so well in.
True.
Okay, Zethor making the jumps. That's like 3 out of 3. I spoke to Soup.
No, not like this. That was so unfortunate. The moment.
I knew that could happen, but I thought I'd just start talking anyway. Well, we can't have it all. That was a really fast red Honda.
That's Deevoo, baby.
Damn, this Radical is cooking so far. Is this a 48 check?
It's a 48 check. God damn.
And yeah, Deevoo, he pointed it out to me. I didn't realize it before. He will stay so close around like the bridge area and touch the extreme top of the rail. And I don't even know how that's possible. I don't know how I
Yeah,
could
true.
replicate this.
How does he do it?
Unroll's there.
It's been unfortunate. That's like fine.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Gap
see
jump?
a really optimal
Yeah.
gap jump, I'm sure.
Damn, he like didn't charge that spin dash at all.
That was so close. Okay, Seahawks is turn in the middle. That's a 136.
Oh, 136.
Damn.
Damn.
610. Deevoo's had some crazy paces today. Definitely the best paces we've seen of anyone.
Yeah, true.
Okay. 3 interesting stages, holy crap.
They're in that blue plane.
3
Quiet
very
place
interesting
for
stages.
Deevoo, and he has the expected amount of lives, I would say. Probably gonna death strat this. I know that's the wave, and to be honest, it's like crack. You get like one like good respawn piece off of like an upgrade piece 1 or a blue piece 1, and you're like, oh my god, I can never go back.
Yeah, true.
You have to death strat them. Okay, yellow
Yo,
ping,
let's
we take it.
go.
Oh, and it's gorillas. That is oh my god. Okay, never mind. He like stepped so far back, but he also knew about it. That's crazy. Okay, as he gets a pretty bad P3, but whatever. I used to always call headquarters Chaos 4 because you maybe your piece 3 is like, you know, maybe you have to run an extra quarter of the map to go to green instead of altar. Maybe you get the blue balls. Maybe you have to go like the 10 seconds further.
Yeah, true.
That wasn't so hard.
Still pretty solid. Let's see. Hedera is on. She's still in that like mid 23 pace that we're talking about. Pretty comfy.
Yeah.
Oh, Seahawks had to reset. I didn't catch where he died.
See, sub 7 into Lost Colony for Deevoo. It's looking pretty good. Looking also like kind of copium 22 pace. All right, what does Mad Space have for Hedera?
Oh, I just missed the switch. Yeah, definitely all eyes on Hedera. She can improve her timer. She can get a 23. Terrible PS1. Pretty, you know, risky piece 2. This is what Seahawks just said, and it didn't really work out for him. This is more of like a gamble. Definitely in like NG plus, it's a cool idea, but when you know you're going to get like a top piece 2 after it, you really could do with having the iron boots.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch what the piece 2 was, but we're taking it. Oh, same piece 2 as Seahawks. So is this also going to be like Sticking Star, I guess? Oh no, it's a much better piece. And we're taking the spring to it. Oh. Okay.
Okay, that was all right. I think this is still definitely 23. If we get a good fling.
Yeah, mid 23 for sure. So that's the challenge right now. That's what Deevoo's got to be. He can't be, if he is thinking about this stuff, he can't. His target can't be the 24:01. It's gonna be like a 23:31 now.
Yeah.
But he can do it. And Zethor and Seahawks still just chilling in the early game.
Treasure hunter. Did you find my
That's a
emerald?
good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time. Hand over those master emeralds. Give them to me. I have no I must protect the master
Now give me
emerald.
back those jewels.
218, not great. Deevoo. Okay, dry lagoons for these guys. Oh, Seahawks reset, he got hieroglyphics. Fair enough. Where's that
Okay.
gonna get? Not great. Oh, no, okay. I would not have checked that, to be honest. This is an LTA, you don't need to PB.
True.
What is this? Oh, bad piece. Ooh, yeah, Hedera's not in a great position to clip out there. Hopefully she's going to still have enough height. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that looks
Alright.
good.
It's close, but it's fine.
I think Deevoo had one with less height earlier, and he still made it.
Yeah. Okay, this is a pretty good. Respect so far, no issues at all. 46 check. Let's hit this pause of it. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, just made it.
That jump is so scary.
Yeah, if you don't get like a perfect on pause A, it's so like tight. You need to really focus on the line you take.
Yeah, it's like there's a bunch of them in weapons better that are scary, but it's that one in particular. We go for no satellite jump.
Was quite makes up for the Lost Colony, I think. Definitely pretty good.
Yeah, 124. That's really nice.
Okay. Zethor getting that sub 40 upgrade. Let's go. Hedera still got like a minute and a half to go. Okay, gonna hit this cycle for Zethor. Hopefully there's no issues with it.
Hopefully.
Ooh,
yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
Oh yeah, really good. Quite safe. And Deevoo is through Tails 1, so gotta check out his security hole now.
Thank God there's something to watch.
Oh no, Zethor wasn't in the right position.
Oh God, he's gonna have to walk all the way around. That sucks.
Oh, good piece 1. Come on, Deevoo, you know what this is. Okay. Oh, Deevoo, buddy. You're supposed to climb up the side of the fence. Deevoo.
Deevoo, no!
Oh my god, we collected that piece in 20 seconds.
Ow.
This set was insane. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, you.
Yeah, that was a crazy set. That was unfortunately not a great time out of it, but sheesh.
That should have been a 20. And this is after Deevoo got a 22 security hole earlier as well.
Alright, they're out of Cosmic Wall. We gotta just Tails 2, and then we gotta hopefully get first try fling. I think if she gets second try, like the 23 is definitely still alive, but we don't want anything later than that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see this. Is this a... Still need one hit. Okay, 17.
Not bad.
So this is still pretty much just what we were saying, that 23 3x. This would be a large improvement. A lot for Deevoo to try and put up with. Zethor gonna try and survive here? Dies. Okay, sad.
Alright, we're going for second load.
Okay, so Hedera needs this because Deevoo is right on a tail. 8-12, 8-14, we're going for it. I think that was an 8-15 jump, to be honest. It was.
That's definitely 8-15, yeah. That looks good, though. This should just clear it, right?
This is perfect.
8-15, my beloved. Gotta be the best frame.
There is certainly going to be extending her lead with the first 23 of the event.
Hopefully. Okay, if you don't hit the goal ring from here, okay. Alright, we're through. I feel like even if Sonic 2 gives her like the fattest middle finger ever, I feel like this is still a 23.
Yeah. Every second counts at this point. Deevoo is the challenger right now.
That's true.
Took a...
No, he's back at Iron Gate.
Yeah, after that death in Radical Highway, Zethor missed the rail. This is just
Ooh,
reset.
that's just so sad.
Alright, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
Alright, first one's good.
2 to go. Oh,
That's fine. That's fine.
okay. 23.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
the platform, man. I didn't think it would break, but it was always a possibility. Okay.
That's still 23. We take those. We take those. Let's go. GG, Hedera.
Solid 9-second improvement. Deevoo with a 129 white jungle.
Let's go, Deevoo.
Deevoo's on the charge.
No, Zethor's back in Iron Gate. Free my man. Why does Deevoo not have voice lines on?
I don't know. I noticed this.
Is that even like an in-game option to like separate the sound, like the music and the voices?
I think it's just some kind of like audio splitting thingy. I know like Lexi used to have something where just some weird audio setup. I don't know.
Zethor's back in Iron Gate again, dude. He can't find the key.
Damn, yeah.
Oh,
Congrats
damn.
to Hedera on the first 23. Good to see one happen, and hopefully.
Damn, Deevoo is on pretty good pace right now. Another Copium 22 pacer.
Damn. And
He
yeah.
was 1348 out of Sonic 1.
Yeah. That is Copium 22.
That's pretty. I mean, it's pretty Copium, but it is still 22.
And that's noteworthy because Deevoo, he does have a 22. However, his
It's on GameCube.
Yeah, it's on GameCube. His PB on PC is a 2310. He's never had a 22 on PC.
This would be fucking massive for him to get this. Imagine getting your first PC 22 in this environment. That would be crazy.
Yeah. I'd still want him to submit it to the board as well so you can like see it when you filter by PC.
True.
Okay. Seahawks closing this Radical Highway out. That is a 150. Not bad. 626.
Is Hedera just done?
That is
I
a
don't blame
closed
her.
game. Yeah, maybe she's
she's
just go.
moving back up.
Ah.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna blame her if she is done. That was definitely a good time to end on, if so. Wait. I could not even read that hit. Oh, but he gets the free piece. We're gonna take the upgrade and die? Now we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah, I guess we'll just do the whole thing deathless. Let's see it. Hopefully it's alter. Okay, yeah. This is what you want.
That's not bad.
No blue balls. If it was blue balls, you would have got a red piece 3. 34. Let's go. That's really solid.
Yeah, that is really good.
So Hedera, the Seahawks with a 701. You know, to be honest, that's what you call a 22 pace. I know it's only the early game, but let's see.
Dara's practicing Sonic 2.
Yeah, I mean, gotta
What
do
are
it
you
at some
gonna do?
point.
Yeah. Thank God Deevoo's out of Route 280.
Yes, Hedera did lose 13 seconds in that, so I guess it was a 29. Ultimately, that could lose her this tournament with 0 prize money.
That's true.
Okay, 1633 for Deevoo. Into Skyrail. Gotta try and keep it together. He's, matching ultimately his PB on PC.
Yeah, this is definitely not Copium 22 anymore, unless he gets like ultra bailed
Well-
out by Mad Space.
Yeah, it does come
Um,
down to mad space. He needs like a 40 basically.
Yeah,
'Cause, you know, they exist.
they do exist.
As we get to about half an hour left for people to start runs, we're 5/6 of the way through. We're okay. We didn't die. That was the important thing. We were way too central there.
That's fine.
Oh god, what the hell was that? Okay,
Minor inconvenience, I think.
we're living.
We are living, but ooh, yeah, unfortunate Skyrail. So definitely cementing that low 23 pace.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, look how close he is to the camera.
Oh yeah, no, he puts his all into mashing here.
That's crazy. There's no buffer system in this game. You just gotta hit me with a rhythm. Oops.
I mean, that was what, an 18 without death strat? Sheesh.
Yeah, this looks to be a pretty good. Last colony from Seahawks. Let's see it. Okay, so that was a piece Deevoo had that he could have taken, but he chose not to. He has a million lives. Oh, he's missed the switch.
He does have a lot of lives to work with here, but is it enough?
Okay, which 3-color container is it? Let's see. It is the far one, so it's on top of the container. And top of the capsule. That's pretty trash. We're gonna go for the top. That makes sense. I'm not sure if the bottom one is even able to spawn from a piece one that close. And it does.
Ooh.
What do you know? This is pretty terrible. You probably should have taken that first piece one. This is you know, the time to beat is 23:52. We're a minute into the stage after already resetting once, and we don't even know what a piece 3 is.
Yeah,
This is garbage. Oh, it's horrible.
Oh no.
We need to hope to be able to get this piece quickly. We're just landing, jumping, headbutting, jumping, gliding, headbutting, still headbutting.
It's Jover.
This is a worst case scenario. We're falling off.
No, he fell off. No.
This is enough to lose it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's it. Wow.
Oh.
He can still squeeze in a few more runs, but that is mighty unfortunate. And sometimes Mad Space just has a few words to say.
Yeah, that one was I fucking hate Pittsburgh. Okay, I guess I should try to use Seahawks' audio, but I've never balanced it yet. Because I tried to once, but he didn't have audio on at all.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh, it's quiet.
Oh, there is audio. Hallelujah.
Okay, let's see it. We are well ahead of our 20. Ooh, wait. IL set. Oh, it's no. No, Seahawks, no! Please. Come on, you're a hunter, you should know. Whatever. Seahawks, where are you going? Whatever. I'm mad.
That's still a really good time.
Dude, Security Hall is just thriving today. Insane sets. This is like the third 21 sets it's given our runners.
Yeah, that's true.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Wow, okay. 11:21. That is crazy. For Security Hall pace. This is easily 22 pace. And
Let's go.
Seahawks has Seahawks has been on 2 crazy paces lately that he's thrown to fling. That this simply is the third of them. Let's is it gonna go to fling? Okay, Zethor, don't death strat this. You have no lives. Okay. I want you to fail the roll here. No, he rolled up.
The propaganda, let's go! I mean, it was a gamble and it worked.
Oh. Sad.
Ooh.
Wow, really good 655.
Seahawks, what is happening?
Seahawks, bro, you're 40 seconds in with 2 hits left. Oh my god, how can you screw this up so bad? Let's see.
That didn't hit him?
Wow, this
Oh my god.
is no longer 22 pace.
Okay, that's a hit. No, and he's still flying away.
Oh my god, that's 40 seconds lost. 45 seconds lost.
Ow. I mean, he can still take this, considering his time to beat is 24-27.
Yeah, ultimately he was 22 pace and he lost 45 seconds, so he's still on place for first place. It's just pretty much all of his cushion is gone. That's just it, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, really good white jungle so far.
Pretty nice, yeah.
57 upgrade from Zethor. Looks like Zethor quit for lives. Which loses 3 seconds? Okay. Definitely didn't make sense to do the death strat after all. Okay, let's see. 133 pace for Seahawks, pretty good. Deevoo is getting a jail piece. Oh, 313, that's horrible. Under chin, 230, 253, that's much better, much more like it for Hedera.
Oh yeah, that was a 50-second set from Deevoo. Aug. Deevoo put his fucking security hall time in gold submission like during the run.
That is a Seahawks thing to do. Okay, Seahawks watching a cutscene. Hedera got Sandwalking, got the Mystic Melody moving through. Deevoo in Iron Gate. Zethor doing this gate hop thingy. Didn't seem to save any time. Seahawks still on this potential first place pace. There's 20 minutes left for people to start runs. That's crazy.
Yeah, time is ticking down. What am I listening to? What is this? I'm trying to identify like what this ADX is.
I wish Seahawks' game was louder. I've got him at 200 and I can still not really hear it.
This sounds like a Disney song.
It's gonna be Xenoblade something, you know.
Oh, probably, yeah, actually. You're so right. Damn, a 123 weapons bed from Zethor. Sheesh. Damn, Zethor on a pacer right now, low key. 1055 out of Tails 1. This is like also pretty copium 22 pace.
Yeah. See how the security hall goes.
Got a ping.
Container. Okay, it's a center room. Oh, don't die. We're using this hand. I don't really like that
Ooh.
decision.
Protect blue, that is like
wasn't
right
good.
here.
Okay, really good set. Oh my, never mind. You didn't set yellow safes.
Oh. That's still like pretty decent.
Yeah, it's still the copium 22. It's quite on par with his PB. His PB is a 2304. Horrible Dragon again for Deevoo. 309 this time.
Ah.
Okay, Seahawks back to the gaming. Was that with that first frame pause? Let's go.
Absolutely massive time save.
Dude, back in like the IGT era, it was so goated because you could just, it was entirely based on when you pause and not like how fast you restart. So if you pause
True.
and you got the first frame, you can just sit there really smugly, like, oh yeah, I'm that guy.
Oh,
Everyone look
yeah.
at it, and then I'm gonna take my sweet ass time to restart.
All right, no flying dog explosion from Zethor. It was a 31. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty good from Seahawks too. I think it's the frame perfect 44. Let's go.
Let's go.
Zethor getting the stick. Hedera resetting. Deevoo with the sand walking.
That wasn't so hard.
Okay, pretty Okay, let's see. Are we getting this live? Are we going to death trap? Okay, yes and yes. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
17. That's awesome. 1808. Okay. This is crucial. Seahawks does not have many attempts left after this, and this is still on pace to be first place for the whole thing. Leg number 2, not taking it. We have the choice of PSO clip, which is brilliant for that piece, but we're not taking it. Wrong light, that's probably trading up. You can't go wrong with us. We are just not running in the direction of it, simply put. But okay, we're there now. Okay, flying container. Hopefully it's the good one. 2 of these. They're both like, one's mid, the other's bad. Oh, can we be saved? There's a 3-piece check. No, we can't.
Unfortunate.
Okay, Zethor getting a 138. Bleeding a little bit of time there. Has Deevoo reset? Oh, and Seahawks got the bad flying container.
Oof.
And they're resetting
Yeah.
again.
Zethor definitely not on any kind of Copium 22 pace anymore.
Okay, huge paperweight. This set kind of blows, but let's see. It is not 23 pace anymore. Actually, this is like 24 flat pace. It's not good enough to beat
Oh yeah.
Hedera. It can beat Deevoo. And Zethor, by extension. So pretty good pace. Definitely impressed by Seahawks. He was the lowest seed coming into this, but he's had good runs. Zethor 1353. What kind of pace would that be?
Looking like low 23.
Yeah. Long way to go, but this is also first place pace.
Yeah, there is still a lot of game left. Including mad space. Oh god. The prophecy. Fucking 1 person in Cosmic Wall, 1 in 280, and 2 in Iron Gate. I can't believe this.
Yes.
God damn it. Content, finally!
Yeah.
Exclamation mark donut in the chat, please.
Oh, are you wanting to hop out now, Ref, by the way?
Oh, yeah. I'm good to hop off. If we can get drywall in here. Hi, drywall.
Question
Wave
mark?
emoji.
What's up?
Let's go.
Alright, I will
Sorry.
be leaving then. Goodbye, and good luck to the runners. Woohoo, wow.
See you, Ref.
Goodbye forever.
Yeah, I asked Drywall if he wanted to join us, and then I just kind of forgot.
Nice.
He was just waiting.
Nice.
Okay, have you been watching the stream today?
Yep, most of it, except for when I was watching Gameit play Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure.
Thank God.
So I see we are not in extremely eventful stages currently. That's okay.
Yeah, get used to it. So Seahawks is on a pace right now that could be second place. Seahawks has had 2 pretty good runs, this being one of them. Zethor is on a good run right now. This is like low half of 23 pace.
Let's go.
Hedera and Deevoo just haven't got to Radical Highway in a while.
Oh,
my god, Zethor crashed out.
you hate to see it.
Okay.
My favorite 5 seconds of Cosmic Wall gotta be when you're going inside of the tower where you do cheese from.
I see. Where's this piece made out? Blue and white V, okay. This is where jail sets really aren't very bad. You should
Oh,
have said,
there it
what
is.
the hell did I just see? How you... What? That's crazy.
Let's go.
I didn't know you could set up that quickly. Deevoo, Turtles, Tunnel. I misread that with the bitrate. I thought it said Turtles Laser.
New piece just got unlocked.
Oh, Deevoo has had horrific dry lagoons in the past like 20 minutes. His exits have been like 313, 303, and then Bad Turtles Tunnel.
Damn. What's the point? Yeah, 250, Route 280. Not exactly what you want to see, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess the crash out will do that. So, but that is like 10 seconds lost, to be honest. So this is still, we're looking at like a 23:30 pace for Zethor. He needs to hold on to this if he wants to win this tournament. Because there's 10 minutes left. I don't think if he finished this run, he'd be able to go again. I don't think the
Oh yeah, it doesn't seem like there'd be enough time. Yeah.
Yeah, technically, the time on screen is just a guide. The objective time is 6:05 p.m. Eastern because we started at 3:05 p.m. Eastern.
Damn, we got 10 minutes. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the timer that's right on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like a manual live split timer. So I just like kind of pressed it a little bit. Like when I saw the runners going a little bit, I kind of forgot to press it, to be honest.
Oops.
So it's just a guide. Like the fact is, because everyone has their timers on their stream layouts, so we can see whether someone started a run after 6:05.
Understood.
Oh my god!
Oh, Zethor, what was that?
Okay, let's see Seahawks. This is for a low 24 and beating Deevoo and Zethor. Okay, want it to go 18. We take those.
Yeah, so I'm not too acquainted with times with a fling skip these days, but can he still get second place while doing second load?
Yeah, second load only loses a second. You'd think it'd be 2 seconds, but just the flings on second load are faster by a second.
Interesting.
Well, like, specifically comparing.
You hate to see it.
We can still get third. Specifically comparing the latter frames for both setups, it's just faster by a second on second load.
Interesting.
So let's see this. Seahawks needs this particular attempt to get third place.
You hate to see it. But he does have time to start another run or two.
Yeah, and he can improve his time still technically. I think. Maybe not actually. But also just maybe fun practice. This is 8:14. So this is going to be PGR. He was kind of high then, but now he's too low. You are nowhere near it. Okay, there we go. As Zethor is one piece down, gets a piece on Capsule Planet. And this can be good, this can be bad. Let's see. Dangerous Moon? Where are we going? Oh, no way. He got lucky. Maybe, I don't know what the piece one was. 47. As Seahawks nails that, Zethor is on pace to get first place. And maybe that wasn't even lucky. I don't know what the piece one was. Okay, Seahawks can. He cannot. He can get a 23:46, tying his event PB.
Let's go. Although not exactly let's go for Seahawks, considering he probably wanted to move up a place.
Yeah, let's start listening to Zethor. All eyes on him, gotta be. This Deevoo is over 3 minutes in. Elegant again gets a 3:04. Seahawks 2 hits left. That means the fight's done. Oh my god, are we hitting him? We are. Cool.
Let's go. Not a
really...
tie, unfortunately, but consistency's nice.
Yeah, really awesome end to the fight.
Hedera missing very fast, very easy. You hate to see it.
Okay, Seahawks, yeah, unfortunately did not improve, but good run. Let's swap these guys. Time for Zethor. I think Zethor does have time for like one run after this. He might not even be able to set safes or like get PP skip.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really tight. we see anything funny in Egg Quarters? Everybody's favorite egg stage in Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay, going for this death strat after whatever piece this is. Third pillar triangle. Oh,
Whoa.
nightmare. Let's just die here. 23 seconds on the clock, and we get a yellow ping, spiral, and it's 2 smelter furnaces. Not reading the hint, that's fine, who cares? Oh, well, let's go. Deevoo is out of the gauntlet into the
Let's go.
secondary gauntlet.
Was that 38 for Hedera? Not the worst.
Did you see the prediction for this, by the way? Deevoo had 305,000 points on him.
What the hell? I did not see that. Let me view this. Never mind, I can't because my chat is small.
The next best was like Hedera with 57,000.
Nice.
Could be a lot of money coming to Zethor supporters, perhaps, as long as we don't fail fling. But Zethor has had just a single run so far, like to the late game, and it was second try fling. So that's what you want to see, to be honest. After that, 48 or whatever it was mad space we got.
True.
I think we're probably still at like 23:30 pace, so I think a second try fling would do it.
Honestly, I don't know if Zethor has time for another run.
Let's see, so there's like 3.5 minutes of RTA left. I don't know. Because we know exactly what it is. You've got to factor in a bit of stream delay. Not much. It's a few seconds. But you can just look at your own clock, because it's exactly 6:05 PM.
True.
$22.12.
This could theoretically beat Hedera, right?
Yeah, this is I would say about a 23:25 pace.
Oh damn, I didn't realize it was that good. I'm not very acquainted to times with fling. I'll have to get more used to that before the actual tournament.
Yeah, I think this has taught us we need to get some like pace document out, or maybe even like have a predetermined current pace and have that on stream.
Yeah, I'm very ancient and old, and I haven't played Dark Story in forever.
Yeah, both Rev and I had to have like our own live splits up with like our own comparisons and to like be able to compare. That's what I'm doing right now.
Let's go.
I'm using my 22 comparison and figuring out how far they are away from it. So let's see it. So Zethor, he's got a 27-second theoretical lead right now. So as long as he gets fling in 3 tries and he has the lives, and his track record so far today is a second try, and that's it. That's only given it 1 shot. So let's see. This is to take the day's event. 8:14 second load. We're going for it.
You hate to see
And that might have lost so much time that this only next attempt will work. That is potentially the case. 8:15 going for it. This is much better. And yeah, okay. We'll pass fling. This can take it.
We gotta see. Sonic 2 is gonna play nice today. I know it hasn't for one of our runners already, unfortunately.
Yeah, and there's also the Seahawks incident.
That's what I was referring to. I didn't know there was another incident.
Oh yeah, Hedera in her first place time lost 13 seconds to it.
Oh damn.
That could actually be the difference maker in the end. Actually, well, Hedera was on for a 23:39. Zethor could beat even that right now. He's on pace for a 23:37.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, let's do it. Good luck.
Alright, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
Stewart's to go. Oh!
Oh.
Oh! No!
Oh no! We cannot. Oh my goodness, you hate to see it.
Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
What
Oh my
is
God.
the point?
Oh, Sonic 2 is taking numbers. Stewart's to go again. One to go. This is still a 23:55. Second
Is
place.
second place by 3 seconds. That's gonna move.
Wow.
Yep, he's moved up. I'm sure he doesn't like that though.
Oh,
He
my
has.
goodness.
I think he might be out of time as
He
the
is!
clock.
It's
He's out of
6:05.
time. Oh no.
Oh, I think even if he had enough time, even if he beat Sonic 2 properly, he wouldn't have had time because you have to close the game down and boot it back up.
True.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough time. That was it. He had the opposite of a buzzer beater. Oh, I've just realized I'm now Let's Play is now counting up. Oops, sorry. Let me control reset. Please, live split. Be normal. There we go. Okay, so now that's what you all want to hear. Let's go to there is audio, and we'll get Seahawks. Wow, that is so cruel for Zethor. The opposite of a buzzer beater and just misses out. Obviously, everyone else still has a chance to PB, and ultimately that's time. That is time. These are the final runs.
Yeah, these are the final runs that these gamers can do. They're stuck with it, whether they like it or not. They can choose to end if they don't like it, but they just can't improve their time past there then.
With a lot of money, that's good. Very solid average set for Hedera.
Very money.
Deevoo started his run with about 10 seconds to spare, which is pretty funny. So this
Let's go, Deevoo.
This is a real buzzer beater for Deevoo.
Like me?
Yeah, GG's to Zethor for presumably second place. Currently second place, I should say.
I can't believe I've come this far just to fail.
Damn, imagine if that was like the final. Because this is a trial run of the final, basically. That's what this event is today.
Yeah.
God, imagine. We're doing the spiral.
Yeah, his best placement can be second. I mean, potentially he could end up fourth, but
Yeah.
currently he's second.
Oh no. We missed a hit.
Not too bad of a backup though. I mean, it could have gone worse.
Deevoo goes into Dry Lagoon, the final Dry Lagoon of the stream. Let's see if he gets out alive. He's currently third. Okay, he gets an acceptable set on the second attempt. That's solid. Hedera currently leading. The time to beat is 23:52 for Seahawks and Deevoo. Solid Red Honda. No attempt at Red Honda 2, which is probably the easier one. Okay. Piece 1 and Piece 3 collected for Deevoo, and it's blue box Piece 2 at 250. This is exactly what Deevoo wants.
Let's go. You love to see it.
This is a solid run for Hedera, probably like on pace to kind of tie her current best. Nothing crazy. Not getting the screwy loop skip here, we're just going straight through it.
Well, I've been meaning to ask, is gap jump any easier on GC?
I wasn't ever really fluent at gap jump on PC, to be honest. But Deevoo tells me that it is different. Like, the camera just works a little differently. You have to hold, like, more aggressive down left angles, he feels.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I thought the camera was a little different, but I mean, I'm not exactly the most acquainted at modern Radical Highway strats.
Here we go.
Okay, 6:26 for Seahawks into a quarters. Hopefully gets a good time. Deevoo 3:30 on the upgrade. That is really good.
Yeah, Seahawks does in egg quarter.
Head of Akondo, so that's in green. Manages to dodge the dude. No
the
free
free
piece so far. He doesn't even try the foreman. Okay. Deevoo successfully making the cycle and surviving Melta's jump. Wow. This is an ideal run so far for Deevoo. Really good.
Let's go.
Okay. 27-second death here for Seahawks. That's not great, but it was just a bad piece one. Green
Does
ping,
get the starting ping.
and he doesn't know the radar reading, really. We have under the tail, like the best piece from this position, like the best green ping piece. Dark Sonic, oh come on. Okay, cool.
Okay, everything's fine.
Saved. That Dark Chow, okay. Okay, 14-15 Hedera. So what are we saying? Yeah, Hedera's gonna he'd do sorry, oh my god, she would do well to beat the 2352. Maybe like a 10-15 second potential to beat it.
Damn. And that's with an average mad space?
Yes. So yeah, the mad space could go crazy here. We could get like a low 23.
What is the current state of average mad space?
Low. So I'm not like a hunter by modern standards. I was by old standards.
Me too, buddy.
Yeah, I think it's a 55. Because I think like a 50 is like, you know, you can't ever be mad with a 50, but you can like always be mad with a 1 flat. So just 55. That's average, I think.
Understandable.
I think kind of the same for security hall. Like, you can never be mad with a 30, always mad with a 40, so 35 is average.
Is there actually any benefit to doing the weight here?
So there is, if you know where this global cycle is, the platform that Seahawks is on right now. It looks like Seahawks just wanted to say hi to Shining, though.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I know that you used to do it to get a good position on the cycle, but I didn't know if that was like an IL only thing.
It's just kind of hard because the window for like arriving to the platform is really small, and so you're gonna have to like really factor in what your IGT is touching the upgrade, and then you're gonna have like really consistent gameplay like from afterwards, and it's just kind of like a lot to ask for, I think. But generally, if like and it also doesn't help that if you're fast, like if you're on a good pace, then you're going to be completely off cycle. You need to have lost like a second and a half. But if I have lost like a second and a half, I'm like, oh, I think I'm in a good spot for it, then I will eye it up, and like in like the second or two as you're running to it, I can evaluate whether I should go for it or not if I'm already on like a bad loss colony.
Interesting. So I assume that most people who do it just you're like, I just gotta have the camera turned to face the platform you hover to, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and I used to do that too, but then Savak found out you could just hold R very briefly. Like, you can hold it in the cutscene, and then let go, like, very soon afterwards, and it just adjusts the camera exactly how you'd want it to.
Nice.
Okay, Deevoo with this death strat and getting sleeping under a coffin. And he's able to get the piece. Piece 3 is Condor's egg. That sucks. It's still pretty good, and this is at least 22 pace, to be honest. We could have done with it better. Egg quarters for sure, but this isn't. This is like what a 22 pace looks like.
I didn't know we could talk about paces this early on in the game.
No, it's different, I think, because everything's so front-loaded in Dark Story. It's not like paces out of Metal Harbor, I don't think. I think Egg Quarters is the earliest you can talk about it.
Oh! And they're having an incident there. Everything's fine, though.
Because everything is so much easier out of Egg Quarters, and it's 2 of the 4 hunting stages. So I think it's an okay time.
Understandable.
Here we go.
Oh, Zethor appearing to be falling forever. You love to see it.
Crazy. I'm not sure where he might have done that.
I remember when you used to have to stand on the little lip of the platform for Egg Golem, man. Take me back.
I still do.
Nice.
I don't know why we're not doing that.
Is it faster than this strat? I guess this strat is just easier then.
I mean, 21, that's pretty fast, right?
Surely.
Okay. Oh. Okay. This is that Mad Space set we were talking about. Why are we doing this though? I swear that isn't that hard.
I wouldn't know. What
Okay,
is our
whatever.
last piece here? Blue light balcony.
These 3, okay. Not a crazy set actually. 17, 13.
It's not crazy, but it's still pretty good. What's this gonna be, like sub 50?
So this is enough
Nah, 50.
to beat the current first place time by a matter of like 2 seconds. We can keep an eye on that. Seahawks is in security hall. Gets 2 containers facing each other. One of these 2 over here that are in the same place as each other. We're going down.
Place where you use the most electricity. Damn.
Good piece 1. I mean, well, it's also a good piece 1.
Yeah.
It's also a good piece 2.
Invincible guard? Let's go. No safe pieces. Very wholesome.
Give them to me.
11:52. Yeah, we've said it before, but this is first place pace for Seahawks. This is 3rd really good run.
Let's go. Seahawks with the consistency. You love to see it.
It'll happen, like, really eminently, to be honest. Unfortunately, the last run died here, frankly, in Flying Dog. He lost 45 seconds here.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was very concerned.
Hopefully this goes better. That's 2 hits down. 3.
Okay.
Okay, we've lost him. He's gonna run to the other side, Seahawks. Okay, Hedera gotta do cheese. I should just try and see this out. 37. Okay, yeah, of course, from Seahawks, because he failed to keep him in the corner. Deevoo, I I thought he'd already done that area of weapons back. Did he die?
Has he?
Maybe he hadn't, but I thought I'd seen him already do that. 1037 out of weapons back. No, I must be just mistaken with like watching Seahawks or something.
Classic drum basher.
Okay, that's pretty good from Seahawks so far. Hopefully he can get over the spring.
No.
And this area doesn't kill him. Cool. Okay, this is a solid 132 pace. Air conditioner, I hope it's the good one. It's the good one. 133 for Seahawks. What are we doing? Okay, solid piece 2. We were just checking.
What was
where
it?
that
I have like 2-bit rate for the tiny stream. Oh, there it is. Floor and ceiling.
In the air, perhaps? Oops. 6 safes? Okay, yeah, good. We have the yellow safes, don't we, Deevoo?
I hope so.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Oh,
Didn't
having
get
a little
into the
trouble busting in, but that's okay.
Yeah, wow. This is really solid from Deevoo. You know, his PCPB is at 2310. He's like on par with it right now.
Damn.
This was a buzzer beater as well. He started this run with like 10 seconds to spare.
True.
This was his last run. 318 from Hedera, let's go.
That was too close.
This can still improve by like 2 seconds. It could all be over. Oh no, Deevoo!
No.
Oh, with 3 hits to go, and we couldn't lock Flying Dog down, and we can't spiral, and I don't think that's going to keep him in the corner. Deevoo, no.
This is quite unfortunate for Deevoo Nation. Pittsburgh looking a little sad today. Oh, quite sad actually.
Hedera getting a 16. Yeah, we'll see. I think this can still do it. Deevoo was tanked 15 seconds there. He did not have those 15 seconds, to be honest, if he wanted to like challenge his PB. But he can still look at getting first place today. Okay, Hedera needs this. He only has 1 shot. Oh, jumping at 8:12. Okay, that was a 8:14 first load. That's looking solid. That was quite a long time paused.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much time she spent in the pause menu, but maybe she still has it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has like 3 seconds to spare here to get a new first place.
It is the 23:49 pace. Yeah, good luck to her for it. Deevoo is right on her tail. She could do with extending the gap by 3 seconds. Asking 3 seconds more of Deevoo because he just gave 15 seconds away. In the space of a couple splits, the like first place might have got 20 seconds further out of reach for Deevoo. But she's already screwed up Sonic 2 once, but then she practiced it. Okay, the platform's not going to fall down. 2 minutes to go. We can totally do this. This is for a 16 and for a 23, 30, 49. Let's do it.
GG's. Let's go, Hedera. Does get another first place time right
Yeah.
at the end of the event.
That's 3 in a row.
Damn, I didn't realize there was a third one.
Yeah, she took the first place with a 24.01, and then a 23.52, and then a 23.49.
Damn, you love to see it.
That's pretty good. Good consistency too.
Gotta get our good buddy Deevoo up on the big screen, then we can have some gaming. Let's go.
Wow, that's really good to see as well. It always happens in LTAs where the last runs of the PB is like 50% of the time. It doesn't matter how long the LTA is, like 50% of the PBs come right at the end.
Interesting.
And so we're seeing that with Zethor and Hedera at the bottom, first and second right now. It was their last runs.
Oh my god, Skyrail, yum emoji. Oh my god, pirate image, yum emoji.
So it's still definitely not certain who will win. So what is Seahawks' pace? Let's just get a pace check. 10 seconds left here, like 17:45. Okay, this is still honestly possible first place pace. It would be a stretch. I think we'd have to get a hand from our good buddy Forrest.
Forest. Oh, too close to the forest to see the trees.
Yeah, but as it stands, Seahawks can take first place with this. Zethor honestly could be looking at 4th place.
Damn. If we do see all 23s, that would be quite impressive, though.
Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be insane. This was 3 hours. Well, it's like 3.5, 3 to 3.5, you know. Insane. That would be crazy. And Seahawks has done really well with this boss so far. Yeah, wow. If we do a death strat here, we can get like a 15. We're choosing to do a really late one. That was no death strat.
There was no death in that strat.
But wow, a 16 still. Air Golem can be very volatile.
True.
Okay, let's do it. This is make or break for Seahawks. We can get first place pace out of this, and it's yellow light circle, so it's not forest, but it's a good piece. There's 2 of these. We're just gliding. Okay, I think that means it's the far one based on the ping. No? Okay, it was a close one. Oh, Watchman. Okay, so this isn't great, but ultimately it does put you up top, and ultimately it's not bad. This is not a bad set. We're gonna get Crater Cart, perhaps? No. Okay, so there's no free pieces left. We could get Blue Light Balcony Piece 3, which is, 5 seconds away. We could also get a Sticking Star Piece 3, which would be excellent here too. Or we could go down to the machine, so the container without an opening. That would be really good. There's 3 crazy ones here.
Star by Burning
That's like the worst case. It was right
you
at the
hate
bottom.
to see it.
Okay, so this would be a struggle. Now, let's see. 1901 out of Mad Space. This, it's like 23:48 pace. if things are right, 23:48.
Just play perfectly, Seahawks. No pressure.
Just play perfectly, and also just like turn Deevoo's game off too.
Surely.
Hope Seahawks doesn't screw up here. Gonna look at Deevoo because Deevoo is obviously still on a better run right now. 15:35 for Seahawks. Oh my
Oh.
god, Deevoo, that was close. And we're still making this with the awesome. That's crazy.
That's how you know.
This is a really good time. 43 without a reset. Yeah, so this pace right now is 23:30.
Damn.
Really is on pace for all 23s right now.
Let's see it, gamers. Deevoo looks like he's been quite happy this entire event.
Yeah, he's just hanging in VC with all of these guys. It must be a racket in there.
He'd love to see it.
Not great from. Oh, we're catching up. But yeah, this is not going to plan right now. We're going to be losing some time. We have shot all the targets now. 17 seconds. So yeah, this is like a 22. Not great. Now Deevoo has entered Mad Space on a very similar pace. Just the last time he got here, and it all went down the pan. It was horrendous. He quit out with like 1:30 on the clock. So we reset that piece one, and we can take this, but we're not. We don't want to do PSO clip just like he chose not to last time.
This is rough.
Okay, 3 attempts into wrong light. Blue and yellow, good, good.
Everybody's favorite piece with a huge hitbox.
Are we gonna get the free piece? We're not even checking? Okay, we are checking. Yeah, so it is unfortunate about the 3 resets, but good piece 1, very solid piece 2. It's high, and we'll be getting it with only 40 seconds on the clock. And it is punch black containers. Okay. Solid. Average, I think. Oh, actually, no, we need to add in the 3 deaths, don't we?
Yeah.
This is going to be like a 1 flat when you add that in. So this is getting close. This is about 23:40 pace. Yeah, like 23:41 pace for Deevoo, 23:48 pace for Seahawks.
Damn. Gonna be very close. It would be very cool to see everybody clutch out at 23, though.
God, Hedera could be 3rd. And there could be just like an overall gap between all of these guys of about 10 seconds.
Yeah. That's how you know.
We are going to need some first try flings for this to happen. But Seahawks has got one of those today, and oh no, that's not good. That's not how this fight's supposed to go.
Oh no! Oh no! Might be time to restart, Deevoo.
Yeah, no, that's first place gone.
It's so over.
That's 20 seconds.
I think there's no more 23 sweep.
No, there's no more 23 sweep. Oh, how could this happen? It's the #1 run killer. Okay, I think in that case, we can listen to Seahawks and his crappy Xenoblade music.
Oh, Seahawks doing a little punch? That's how you know.
Okay, so this definitely is not... Hedera's 1 at this point. Congratulations to Hedera.
Let's go, Hedera.
But let's see what happens here. Both of these guys are still on PB paces.
You mean for the event or overall?
Oh, yeah, for the event.
Okay, okay, I was a little concerned.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it. Like, event PB, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, Seahawks. And this is enough to take Deevoo, I think. Let's see it. 8:14 on a first pause. Now this was a second load. We need to get a PGR now. PGR. Okay,
There
cool.
it is.
So, Seahawks at this point can get a 23. I think it can no longer beat Zethor.
Why is Seahawks frozen?
Oh my god. That's the challenge. Let me just close him. And the stream handler will take him back up. Assuming his stream isn't down. There he is.
Let's go.
Okay, survive.
Nice. This
Wow.
will be, well, assuming we can beat the guy, this will be third.
Yeah.
Overtaking Deevoo.
Yeah, it would have been. It literally was a play perfect scenario for Seahawks. Entering Cosmic Wall. I'm not sure how the Cosmic Wall went, but the Tails 2 didn't go great. And at this point, the best we can do is third. But I really want to see this 23 from Seahawks.
Let's see it, Seahawks buddy, little buddy.
Does he remember how many hits there are? There's one left. He remembered.
He
Let's go!
remembered. GG Seahawks, third place.
Wow. So close. This is crazy. Yeah. Hedera in first, Zethor in second, Seahawks in third, separated by 8 seconds. And there's still one guy to go. With this buzzer beater of our own, that could have taken the whole thing until we had a Knuckles meltdown.
Yeah, that was so sad.
I think I'm right in saying this is still on pace to beat his current time. I didn't really catch how like the rest of the Rouge went, sorry, the Knuckles went, or how the Cosmic Wall has gone, but we should be able to get like a low 24, like low.
Let's go. Come on, Deevoo, let's finish it up here. Get the funny time. Maybe within 15 seconds of first place, perhaps. Ugh. Not missing the platform. Still a 320 though.
And Seahawks has reset its splits, but this is a situation where all of these like buzzer beaters have PB'd, every single one. Hopefully Deevoo can match it.
So true. Oh no, Deevoo. Oh, and back to the title screen. Oh, you hate to see he's letting the timer run. He's done.
It's done.
Oh no. Oh well. We still got the gamers out here. I don't know if we're gonna have an interview or anything, but GG's to all the gamers. Very close overall. What's that? 30 seconds? 25 seconds between all the runners?
At 25. Wow.
Yeah, that's a very sad way for the run to end for Deevoo, but you still love to see all the gamers doing it.
Yeah, this was very impressive. I think it would be nice to get a little interview going. Let me like add Fubar to this, I suppose. Audio sources break.
I have a question for Seahawks.
We don't have like a pre and post scene, of course. We should have that.
Oops.
Oh well. That's fine.
Oh, we got some gamers in the interview queue now. In fact, all of them.
Okay, we'll just use this, but that's fine. Let's see.
Welcome.
Hello.
How are we feeling about this LTA?
I'm. It felt pretty good. I like this format for Dark Story personally.
Yeah, no, I think this was awesome. I had a lot of fun.
I think especially for Dark Story, this works out a lot better than like a head-to-head match.
I feel like all 4 of us had at least one pretty major choke, but the fact that like all of us were in that high 23, low 24 range is still kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. You love to see it all within 25 seconds of each other. Almost was going to be all 23s too.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Bad on my part. 3:23 easy 23 paces into space, and I just couldn't close one out.
I believe in you. Next time for sure.
Next time for sure.
Yeah. I don't know what it was with the bosses today. Your 23 hopes got killed at the end by Knuckles, and my first place got killed by me failing Sonic 2 for the first time in like a year. It's just like, man, okay.
Yeah, and I really just had a hard time with Fling because of dumb.
Oh, I hit the ground.
Inconsistency. Like I'm not used to PC Fling again, so I have to put some time into PC Fling.
Damn, I didn't know there were differences in playing.
Yeah, it's one of the major. It's one of the major differences in the category. The camera moves really fast on GameCube, and it doesn't move. It's way easier on PC. I'm just having a rough time with the transition, I guess.
Damn.
I found that my setup for 814 for first load on PC is the exact same as GameCube 815 second load. So like the latter frame. Because of the
yeah.
Instead do it on second load, and it just works without changing any of my inputs.
That's really crazy. Yeah. Yeah, but it's fine.
I didn't have an extra life, but yeah, I don't have to change anything.
I was really happy with being able to pull a run out of my ass on a whim, being able to reset on the last minute.
Yeah, that was real crazy.
Yeah,
because I was like already in Lost Colony on an okay run, but I wanted one better, so it was like pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was really funny. We were in our chat, and Deevoo was like, "Oh, I'm like 705 out of egg quarters. Should I reset this?" And I was like, "That's not gonna be good enough to beat the run I'm about to get. It's gonna be like a 3x." So this is right before I'm dying to Sonic 2, and he's like, "All right, I'm resetting it," because we had like less than a minute. And then I say I died, and he's like, I shouldn't have reset it."
But then I ended up. But it was funny because I got like a 26 Dry Lagoon on that run, so it was pretty nice. Yeah.
Like it went better anyway.
Yeah.
But just funny.
Well, is it worth knowing that I got my best base on Radical Highway too? It's like a 606.
Also, that's awesome.
Also, I almost got the IL Sen security hall, but I didn't get yellow rectangle.
Totally is it.
Sir.
I noticed you guys all have really good sound walking consistency today. That was
oh yeah.
Mine was shaky like the first hour and a half, but then I was able to pick it up.
I only missed it on one attempt actually the entire day. That was like my big claim to fame for the whole day. I only missed sandwalking first try on one attempt. That was pretty crazy.
I hate it all. I've not done sandwalking in months.
Wow. My sandwalking was great. My melters jumps on the other hand.
Yeah. In the VC we were saying that like if you mess up Melter's jump, we call it Melter's dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melter's dump.
And yeah, I had that happen 5 times today, which way more than usual.
Yeah.
But
also, hope no one saw that 116 flying dog you got earlier.
Oh, they saw it. They saw it.
On crazy pace. You on 22 pace. We definitely saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Zethor was like, hey, remember how you got that 106 flying dog earlier? He's like, I got something worse.
Yeah, no, I can't even imagine. But yeah, no, this was super sick. If this is how it's gonna feel in the actual tournament, like, honestly, I think it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, and 3 hours feels pretty good for the final because it felt like a long time, but like it went fast. Like it went really fast.
Oh yeah, no, like I had one run make it hardly anywhere, and then I look at the time and I'm like, wait, we're halfway done? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
There's definitely some time management you have to sort of figure out while you're running to be real. Because it's like on my last run, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't go for mock bounce or gap jump, and part of me was like, maybe I should just not do those at all because I really just need to get every run further for as far as I can every time.
Started your final run with like 10 seconds to go.
Yeah,
wow, it
I
was
did
that
also.
close.
And
Yeah.
Zethor, you finished yours like exactly as 6:05 struck.
Yeah, I did notice, which I was a little sad about, but you know, hey, that's how it be. I got the 23, and that was what I really wanted for today.
Yeah.
So, even if not first.
It's a shame Deevoo couldn't get the 23 today, but this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that
He
was
came
my
close
goal as
multiple
well.
times.
But...
Yeah.
It's definitely been cool to see like an example time that people get in this, because definitely like kind of how do commentators talk about like paces and whatever, but now we're seeing that like, if we can have some splits on screen that is like current pace compared to a balanced 24 or something, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
I have a 20. I have a 23 splits, but I guess I could dumb those down to 24.
Yeah, I was comparing against 22 the whole time, but I probably should have been comparing against something a little more lenient.
Understandable.
Okay, I have a question for Seahawks.
Yes.
How is Pyra?
She's great.
Good to hear, man.
Could you talk about how you jumped off the edge after 4 hits of Sonic 2?
I thought I finished Shadow or Sonic, but then I took a dip. I was like, "What? I didn't finish off Sonic."
Yeah, I said that the Floridian version only has 4 hits on the boss.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this back. I imagine.
Yeah, we're all gonna watch this back for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, all things considered.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually had really decent RNG the whole day too. Like I really didn't have like other than the 2 security halls that I had to reset my run to. It was like fine. Like most of my resets were skill issue, and I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, RNG was treating me right today, except for Mad Space, where I just kept being consistently owned by that stage.
I would say that my security hall RNG was rough, but I mean, I kind of did it to myself, considering I was rocking red saves all day.
Oh my god.
But,
yeah.
Listen, you win some, you lose some. Today, red safe sadly did not win once.
I felt like GameCube was trying to drag me back because I had like 2 runs where I got to security hall on like 22 pace pretty much, and both of them just gave me blue save sets, and I was like, I hate you.
Wow.
This is exactly what I would have wanted if I was playing on GameCube.
I was about to say, meanwhile, when you're on
me?
GameCube, it's just like yellow safe, yellow safe, yellow safe.
Yeah,
red
exactly.
Safe.
Yeah. Mostly red safe on GameCube. There's a lot of reds. It feels like red safes are very relevant on GameCube.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. That just feels that way.
Okay.
Security just kind of sucks on GameCube.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hedera, congrats on winning. And do you have
Thank you.
a raid
I
target?
did my best.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Target.
Sorry?
Yes, raid target.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deku, May.
There's Jam, there's Deku, there's May.
Oh, what's Deku doing?
SADX.
Taste a watch party, apparently.
That's crazy.
that sounds like a funny raid. Yeah, hi Deku.
Let's go for it. Hi Deku.
Hi Deku.
Yeah, thanks gamers for participating. You love to see it.
Oh yeah,
it's really good. I'm gonna target to do at least another of these, but obviously only the final is gonna be just 4 people. The rest are gonna be about 8 people. So gonna go bigger. I'm thinking maybe doing just like an open LTA, so just like anyone could join.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Like another practice before the event.
Yeah, it's kind of struggle to pick like any 8 people specifically. So let's just open the floor.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, might as well. It's gonna be like that way anyways.
I look forward to that then. I might let other people do that unless they're aren't 8 people who are strolling up to do it, since
True.
you know we've already had a turn. But
Yeah.
either way, watching or playing again, it will be fun for sure.
Cool. Yeah, this has definitely been good. I think that
Yeah.
a lot of things have proven good ideas, and a few other things have like shown as obvious to us that we should fix, or just like new things for. So
Yeah.
it's been a good exercise.
Sorry about the audio, by the way.
Oh, it's fine. It was
Yeah.
you know, you fixed it pretty quickly. You didn't like the quarters cutscene.
Yeah.
We'll definitely try and look at tech checks a bit more for this. We might need to be changing people's live split layout to add like a current pace to it. So we can get to it. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, the raid happened.
Oh, well, guess we're done. That's fine.
All right. Well, thanks for having us. I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I've enjoyed.
Looking forward to the next one. And
Goodbye
the Dark Story tournament. Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever. How do I exit this call? 100 years old.